Okay, perfect. So you can't hear me. Thank you, Snow. Thank you. Oh my god. That's embarrassing, but it's okay. I just talked about how we're just gonna be making more horrible dating decisions because obviously, why would I ever choose a correct partner? Oh my god, yes. I forgot we have an opening to enjoy. I'm so excited. Always ultimate. Come on. Here we go, baby. Am I the only one suffering? It's so loud for me. The cutie. Oh, that's the one I love the most. The children that shouldn't be here. Oh, he's ruining my life. Lord have mercy, who's that? I say this all the time. I really wish that the character had a little bit of sass to her. I really wish she wasn't like, and it's because a lot of these Ultimate games that kind of, when it's a blonde girl, they always kind of look the same. So like, I really wish she wasn't blonde. I really wish she was, I don't know, a little sassy. It had like different eyes instead of like the innocent round eyes. I really wish like, because she is kind of in the vein of this game. She is kind of has been growing up, yes, within the church, but still within the confines of this small country that is, or like actual like actual like town or like kind of state within Italy. She is grown up in this place that's completely controlled by all of these mobsters, all these gangs, and their constant infighting. And she's the only one within like not the only one, but she lives in the only place that is what's it called, like neutral ground. So I don't know, I just wish that she just looked a little more spunky, like she's a tiny bit more street smart than she looks right now, because we know she's not street smart. She grew up completely in the church and never left, but like I wish she just kind of looked it just a tiny bit. I love all the characters. They're all look really nice looking, except okay, it's not that he's not nice looking, it's just that the Asian guy, I mean they're all quote unquote, but the one that's very very obviously Asian, with all of the clothing, I really hope that he's not actually a human trafficker. I don't like, wait, if I remember correctly, I don't think they're not human trafficking. No, they're not human trafficking, but they are kidnapping girls. We don't know what's happening with these girls, so that's why I keep thinking human trafficking. So I need to know what happens to these girls so I can like not be scared of this man, to be okay with the romance. Because like if he's a human trafficker, I'm so sorry, babe. It's just not gonna happen. Like there's nothing you can do. I'm not gonna want him. Okay, if I also remember correctly, it's been a while, I think he betrayed his original family, which I was just like blown away by. And then like, you know, because I didn't believe it, because I was like, that's just absurd. He blew my brains out with a fucking gun, and I'm so upset about that. I'll never get over that. I really was upset. I cannot believe he shot me. And I tell Garden this all the time, and she's like, well, he is a mobster. I'm like, yeah, I know that, but like he betrayed the family. How was I supposed to know that that was correct? Like, I wouldn't ever think that he betrayed the family, and he did, which is wild to me, but whatever. I got shot in the head. It's okay, I went back in time, and He successfully kidnapped me and brought me here to the another rival mafia group, and they're taking care of us for some reason. I don't know why, and it's because I am me. And the fact that I'm the problem makes sense because obviously it's me, but why am I the problem? I would like to know what are my alleged crimes, please. Nicola, there you are. I'm glad I found him today. He had been busy since coming here, and I hadn't had much of a chance to talk with him. I spoke with Gil, who is the kingpin of this mafia group. I spoke with Gil how I was getting bored, so he allowed me to use his kitchen. So, I was wondering if you could tell me when we could dine together. I'll make you your favorite food then. Is he getting jealous? Excuse you. You shot me. Okay, I know like in this time period you haven't shot. In this timeline you haven't shot me in the face, but like you still shot me in the face. So like I can't believe you're jealous. You no fuck, what's it called? Chloroformed me. What the fuck? Gil, huh? Nice to hear you're getting along. Well, he did tell me to call him that. You were there when he said it, weren't you? He looked away from me as I stuttered, then spoke nonchalantly to me. Unfortunate for you, but my schedule is a bit precarious now. Okay, I'm about to beat this man. Okay, I can take a lot of things. As everyone who has watched me can attest to, I can take a lot of things. Actually, no, not really. Frankie can. I can't. I will not be taking this obnoxious jealousy when it's not even for. I wouldn't even be here if it weren't for you. I just want to put that out there right now. I wouldn't be here. You wouldn't have a chance to get jealous if we weren't here, and it was all your fault. Don't worry about what I like. Why don't you make something that Gilbert likes? I'm sure he'll be happy. Nicola? My shoulders fell in disappointment hearing his unfriendly tone. Oh, fucking Christ. Oh my God, I want to punch him in the face. Yo, Nicola. God, the way I instantly smiled when I heard his voice. Oh, Nicola, you're pissing me off. Don't, literally, you won me over so quickly. Don't do this to me. Don't make Gilbert the man I want and I have to stay on your route. I don't want to stay on your route now because you're being annoying. Hey, Nicola, I was heading to the station. Can you come along? What? Sure. Well, you stay put, you hear? Fucking bitch. Wait, there's two things happening at once. Oh, fuck, it's this bitch. I was looking through the papers at my desk while taking a smoke when... Run. Oh, Marco, we have a problem. Lord have mercy. What's all this? He ran into my room and caused the breeze that blew the papers off my desk. My fucking God. You ruined literally everything, Roberto. Did you know that? The hell, Robbie? Stop running around like a little kid. Oh, is it the kidnapping of me? This is no time to make jokes. We've got a problem, Marco. You said that already. Now calm down. Oh, when people call someone to calm down, it makes me 10 times more infuriated. Like, do not tell me to calm down. Just take me seriously. Roberto combed his hair with his fingers and took a deep breath before speaking. No! Gilbert Redford has just arrived to visit the jail cells. So he came to pressure us for a visitation? The problem is that Redford brought Nicola Francesca with him? Oh yeah! Oh fuck, now they're gonna learn about the whole fucking switcheroo. Ugh, bitches. Same. Like, honestly, the turn of the century. Like, I did not think this would happen. And then even if it would happen, I assume, I forget the white hair guy's name, that he would shoot him like right in the head, but he did use me as a shield, but so. I just cannot believe this. I cannot believe this. I see. You're not surprised, Marco? Marco, what do you know? What do you know that I don't know? I thought he was totally dedicated to the family.
Huh? Yeah, 驚いてるさ。まさか、あのニコラがビスコンティに。ああ。
Huh? Oh yeah, surprised. I've never thought Nicola would side with the Visconti. Can you give us some intel? Marco, I know you have intel on various matters from the outside. You know something that the police don't. Isn't that right? There's always one cop that's always good. Always one fucking cop who's like kind of buddy with all of them. It's still on the good side. He's not a crooked cop. Still on the good side, but he's kind of like a little bit buddy with them for various reasons, and he knows in little details. Oh, there's always one. Be honest with me, Marco. Good grief. This is going to be a pain. But can you please just share with the class? I would like to know the Cheeseman also. Then again, he'll find out sooner or later. Oh no. Hi, Janice. It looks, I mean, obviously, it looks like Nicola betrayed the Falzone family. He's a When they take a long pause, I'm just like, okay, they're done. I can speak now. He's a Visconti from now on, so you treat him that way too. Bruh, mind blown. I know, Roberto. I'm like, wait, what? Roberto was glaring at me. Honestly, bitch, why didn't you? Why didn't you share such important information with me? Then what? I would know. I wouldn't be fucking baffled with this bitch not in the fucking corner asking for our audience. I tapped my cigarette at the edge of my ashtray as I responded in a calm manner. Robbie, we're cops. Whether someone in the mafia betrays someone else or not, it's none of our concern. I mean, I think it's exactly our concern. I think it's actually within the parameters of our concern. We need to know where the allegiances lie. We need to know, like, we need to know if our dealings or some shit is still valid. Like, it is actually our concern. We need to figure out who's who. Maybe this is why. This is why these organized crimes are running rampant in this fucking little state. I want to call it a country, because they keep talking about the I don't think it's the Republic of Italy, but they keep talking about Italy, this place that Berlone. They keep talking about Italy, Berlone, and the Vatican as three separate entities. So I think it's technically a country, a very small country, but it seems like there's only like 3 cities within this country. That's why I keep calling it a state. I don't know how to classify it. I do know it's like a small little enclave on the side of the map, but like, right? Like, I don't know what to classify it. There is like technically only 3 to 4 cities in it, so I don't think it's a country. A very small country. That's why I keep calling it a state, but I don't know. So yes, maybe this is why everything runs rampant, because you think that nothing is is important to you, and this seems important. True. No. Regardless of who goes where, they're still criminals. Yes, we need to know where they are established. It's actually important. Fast forward like just a couple hundred more years and go to America, where we took down a whole bunch of them. Like, seriously, first of all, you're Italy, you took down a whole bunch of them too. Like, I don't understand what you're not understanding. We took the playbook from you. Roberto seemed to have accepted my response, though somewhat reluctantly. Suddenly he raised his head and looked at me. I was gonna say what's my name again. I named her my name. Roberto, Marco, what about her? Do you know where she is? Me, I'm with him. I'm with the sexy redhead man. She who? She as in that girl. The one Francesca said was his friend. His friend. You jealous, Roberto? Oh, that girl? Roberto wasn't seeing Vivi in a good light. Oh God, wait, hold on. Do you know something that I don't know, Roberto? I thought we were best buds. From the very little I've spoken to you, I thought we were pals. Roberto wasn't seeing Vivi in a good light. Oops. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's not my fault that you suck. I'm just better than you. After all, he hates the mafia with a passion. He even assumed she was a mob mole. Too, okay, I think I'm understanding that incorrectly. I think he means that I was like a lover. I think so. Because I'm thinking mole as an M-O-L-E, and that would be me on the side of the cops. Technically. Or at least just like providing intel to the cops. I wonder what a M-O-L-L is. I was right. I was right. I looked it up. It's just a gangster's female companion. I was right. Never mind. I was worried he'd misunderstand Vivi if I explained her situation, but he was going to find out one way or another. I shrugged and decided to speak the truth. It looks like Nicola took her with him when he went to the Visconti by gunpoint. I would love to stress that. I feel like no one is taking that into consideration. By gunpoint. By gunpoint. Don't fucking be a Judgy Judgerson, you stupid bitch with the tiny ass eyebrows. Gunpoint. I can tell Roberto wasn't pleased. By gunpoint. What do I keep yelling? Judging by Nicola's association with Vivi, she must have some value to him. Yes, but I don't know what it is. Which also made sense as to why he would take her with him. I hate him, but I love that he's so jealous. Francesca, how dare he hold on to her like that? Aw. Marco's like, damn, she's gonna hate her. I have to like put this, drop this in softly. And he's like, how dare he take my woman? Something wasn't right here. What the hell is he yapping about? No. Who am I? Like, this is actually bothering me. He was making it look like he had a Marco, I need you to like read a room. He obviously has a things for me. He was making it sound like he had special feelings for her. Oh, wrong button. Roberto, don't tell me. I thought those two were barely acquainted with each other. I am, yes. He, on the other hand, has a secret life in his head about us. Or are they actually a lot closer than I think? No, from my end, no. From his end, I don't know what's happening there in his brain. Suddenly a thought crossed my mind. I often took Roberto to the church back when he first arrived in Berlin. I recalled that he seemed interested in Vivi back then. Are you finally getting he has a crush? Marco's like, bitch, you don't tell me. Don't tell me. Marco's like, please, no, don't make this harder. I took a deep breath. Oh yeah, we're gonna need this. Listen to me. No, take this as a lesson from someone who lived longer than you. I know, same. I'm questioning. It's gonna be something that's gonna hit way too close to home. Thank you. Actually, no. Take that advice. Write it down. Everyone, bitches, write that down. If you're mean to me, I'm not gonna take it in a nice way. That's why I hate tsunderes. If you're mean to me, that's it. I don't give a fuck anymore. Like, I don't like you. I don't give a fuck. You can like switch it up one day and I'm like, no, I fucking despise you. I want you to drop dead actually in front of me. Be kind to the girl you care about. Facts. My God. I was actually talking to a friend because we're both playing, oh my God, what's that game? Field of Mistra. And she's like, oh my God, I love March. And I was like, I want to watch him suffer. Like, I want him to die in front of me. I fucking hate him. I love his brother. And then I found out his brother wasn't dateable. And it's just like, okay, fine. I guess I'll go for the lady that's mean to me. Ugh. I love her. Will happily go for her, but I cannot believe they took away my other option. I was like, I hate him. And then she's like, what? And she's like trying to like hype him up for me. And I'm like, no, he literally said one mean thing to me. That's it. That's all that was needed. I don't care. It's like bitches who love Shane from Stardew. He just said one mean thing to me and that was his default setting. And it was, why are you talking to me? It was like, oh, despise you now. Actually, it wasn't even that mean. That wasn't even that mean. He said meaner shit to me, but like that was all that was needed. I was like, oh, don't like you anymore. Where did that come from? Did you cut? Oh, I can't wait to look back on that. Oh my God, I cannot wait to see it. Every time I see my clips, it just makes me laugh. About your facts being kind to girls? Yes, thank you. Everyone should know. Share it to the masses. Every time I look back on these clips, they're so funny. And Stone always picks out the best times when I'm not paying attention to anything I'm saying. So it's just unfiltered rambling. So I'm like, oh my God, I said that. Okay. All right, Roberto. Where did that come from? What on earth are you saying? Roberto, I need you to like, please. Just hear me out. I cleared my throat before speaking again. I was really like, I'm gonna need to teach you about dating. Roberto looked pretty irritated. Oh no, that's Latin. I don't know how to say Latin. I guess no, that's Italian. Damn, I don't know Italian. Don't get yourself involved unnecessarily. I'm gonna say it in Hispanic accent. Garar and non tocar y una cosa de una cosa de imperial. Sure, explain yourself. Did I? Did I hope it sounded good. Oh God, it sounded terrible. You're telling me to not go near her? Thank you for the translation. They're Italian. A lot of it, like the thing is, Italian and Spanish, they do intersect because they're both romantic languages. But like there are key differences. So like that's why I was just like, I'm gonna just repeat it in the way that I only know. Like I'm gonna say the pronunciation of these letters the only way I know how to. But like it still didn't make any sense and I was like, I still can't figure out what he's saying here. All I got was, let me see. All I got was guard something important to you. Like the first part was guard. Like you guard. Don't know what that middle part is. Una cosa de and I think that's important. That's all I got. You're right. You're right. That's right. Nicola's marked by the foul zone now. Just stay put. Getting involved is only going to make matters worse. Roberto's shoulders were shaking. He seemed even angrier than before. Damn, you have like a silent anger. If that's true, isn't she in danger too? Having to stay near him? I read that as starve. So that if so, we need to save her at once. I don't know. I really like the redhead. Can you save me later? If so, we need to save her at once. It is our job as officers to help civilians. Hey, Robbie. It's like, Robbie, please. I know. I already know. Berlone is ruled by the Mafia. Roberto looked away from me and spoke as if he were trying to convince himself. The police here don't have the power to do much in this town. I know the police live here by turning a blind eye to the criminal activities carried out by the Mafia. Everyone tells me the same thing, but crimes won't bring happiness to the people. The problem is that he's kind of right. I don't know the dealings of the Mafia men. Once again, the Asian guy is definitely bringing opium. It's always one of the what's it called? It's always the trope in like this time period. Whenever like and whenever media replicates this time period, the trope is always like there's like one Asian person, he's always like selling opium. So like we know there's one who's a drug lord, and that's opium was very bad back then, guys. Like it's still bad, but like this was horrible. This was the LSD of the time. Like it was really bad. So like, that's really bad. I don't know what the other two do. I'm guessing the Visconti sell weapons. I don't know what the Falzone do. They're old money, so they must have done something else, but I can't think of what crime they could have done. Ah, yes, everyone loves opium. Yep. I actually had to read this one story in college. It was called Confessions of an Opium Eater. And it was like a guy during this time period who was basically an opium addict, and a lot of his stuff, a lot of his writing, it was a diary, but you had to take a lot of it with a pinch of salt, because obviously he's high out of his mind, and you actually cannot eat opium. So he is not an opium eater. But he actually like told a story about a girl took like a golf ball of opium and just swallowed it whole. And like walked away. It was a wild biography from a man who was high 24/7. Everyone tells me the same thing, but crimes. Okay, I read this. Seeing that I wasn't saying anything, Roberto glared at me and began yelling. We, the police, stand by justice. We cannot allow such evil to run freely. In this case, he is right. You guys allowed my character to be with the Falcone. I keep wanting to say Falzone, because you guys kind of were in alignment, and you guys kind of like agreed that I was in danger and like they would have the best opportunity to protect me because the police do not carry no authority. But then obviously there was a betrayal, and now my safety's in jeopardy because now I'm with the Visconti, and you guys don't have an agreement with them. So like he is right in this instance. Justice has been diverted. Like you need to actually stop this. Reminds me of the story I heard of a soldier who accidentally ate military grenade. Oh, crack. Meant to be given to his whole squad. No, fuck. Fuck, no, that sounds awful. The whole squad too. They're like, wow, thanks, bitch. Well, at least he didn't take crack. Hello, professor. I'm doing fine. We're talking about 1800s law and mafias, and me applying to be a mafia wife. My application of all my knowledge, thank you. I would like to be taken care of, thank you, and not have to think about things. And I'm also trying to figure out everyone's crimes here and how okay I am with it. One is definitely a drug lord. One is definitely selling weapons. We don't know what's happening with the other one. I can't figure it out. God, I'm still thinking about the crack. God, he took it all. Oh, did he survive to tell the tale? I don't think I would want to. Ugh. Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm still thinking about it. Oh, yes, he had a wild time. I would assume. Professor, sounds like a fun night. It will be as soon as we figure out who the hell I am to these people. I'm being held hostage. And I'm just a nun. I don't know what's going on. But how are you, Professor? What you up to? Awkwardly transition back to reading the game. We, the police, stand by justice. We cannot allow such evil to run freely. You tell him, Roberto. I became an officer to stop crime. I became an officer to serve justice. As long as we and justice stand as one, we will prevail over evil. Roberto, you're not. Damn, I feel bad for Roberto. He's in the worst place. I'm alright, about to try and figure out a food situation, play some League, and a fun new game I found that plays like Final Fantasy Tactics. Ooh. That sounds nice. But like, very importantly, what we rounding down this food option to? I want to say tacos are in the mix. Maybe I just want tacos. I have been thinking about tacos for the past few days. I should probably buy tacos at some point. Whoa. What are these food options? Oh, now I'm invested. Can you tell I like food? A lot. Something cheap. Like, she used to be honest, but maybe something else fast food. Ooh, okay, hold on. I gotta scroll a little bit. Okay. So Stone says, back to our lovely man who somehow survived eating all that, taking all that crack. It was because his squad was neck deep in snowed enemy territory as a scouting squad came under fire and had to go through uncharted area to invade the enemy. However, the enemy was moving faster than them, so the soldiers decided to use some crack to speed things along. Unfortunately, it slightly melted during the fight and became frozen into one giant nugget. Fuck. Oh god. Fuck. Oh, that sucks. I can't. I think he still ate it too. Roberto quickly turned around and stomped out of my office. I grabbed a dust-covered report from my desk. It was a transfer document from the Rome office about Roberto De Fio. A perfect score on his exam and skill test. Background and education close to perfect. His achievements among the young guys on the Rome police force were top-notch. But he seems to have a lack of control when it comes to justice. He showed excessive violence against criminals. Oof, no, we can't do that now. His life changed when he went off against the son of a politician who was caught on a misdemeanor charge. Okay, it's just a misdemeanor. I mean, unless it's actually like fucking terrible. It is a misdemeanor. You could just be like, yo, grow the fuck up. Which is why the Rome police decided to send him here to cool off. This is the worst place. Actually, sirs. And here he is in Berlin, a town run by the Mafia. Oh, he would embrace the culture here and be nurtured into a fine officer. I bet that's what his supervisors must have thought. This is the worst decision. Yeah. Send off an elite from Rome to the middle of nowhere. I wasn't surprised he had problems here, especially with the place's character. To think he needs to live among criminals without anyone else to stand before him. What's your opinion on Wendy's? Not... Oh! These nuts jokes, I swear, better not be. Anyway, that's very unbecoming of a professor. All right, Professor Rastaban, very unbecoming. Anyway, I think I've had Wendy's once. Don't kill me. I think I've only had Wendy's once. Or just kind of have fun too. Maybe. But not a these nuts joke. That's very bottom tier. I expect better from you. I think I've only had Wendy's once. I think I liked it. I'm not a burgers person, to be honest. So I would most likely have had like a chicken sandwich and some French fries. I think I liked it. It's not very memorable to me. So it's probably just like was mid to me. And probably because I only had it once. All right. Back to our poor, unfortunate. I was like, nah. If I was going to make a joke, I would certainly pick one of higher quality. Good. I expect better. Thank you so much. All right, so back to our poor, unfortunate soldier who took so much crack. He, 5 seconds after consumption, to feel the effects and managed to outpace the enemy with his entire squad. When they finally were miles away, the squad decided to rest for a bit. During the rest, they also decided to take away anything dangerous from the soldier. Good choice. Since he was past tweaking, and right when they did, the soldier disappeared into the woods. Of course. That sounds about right. Oof. The stories he would tell. Yeah, no wonder Roberto was frustrated. Oh, wrong button. I lit a new cigarette and took a long, deep breath. He must have been one of those kids who always watched over the others. He's not a bad guy, that much I know after being with him this long. But he's still a pain in the butt. I mean, yeah, he's a fucking jackass. I chuckled and closed the report. Wait, there's one more. Yeah, I was gonna say, hold on, there's one more. I want to see what's happening in difference. What's happening in difference?
Nah, Nicola. もう少し彼女に構ってやったらどうだ?
We're talking about me. Hey, Nicola, why don't you spend some time with her? Why? I don't have the time. Nicola, I swear to God, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. I don't think there's any benefit for her to associate with someone who's going to die soon, and then we could have a Romeo and Juliet moment. Like, I don't... The possibilities. Come on. Which one? The redhead or the one that you're not seeing? I think they're actually pretty famous. This is a popular ultimate, and these voice actors, I know like these voice actors are very much like recycled within other ultimate games, so they're very like, oh no, Nicola, I think the one who's just oh, okay. Huh, you probably have. Like I said, this is a pretty popular one, and I know these voice actors are kind of like recycled a lot, so you probably have heard him. I just don't know from where. Time to Google search. It's only a matter of time before I'm gone. Dante is merciless against traitors. Then why the fuck? Think about it. Letting a treacherous underboss go without punishment is going to hurt the family name. Which is why my days are numbered. No, so you better use and abuse me while you still can. Hiding. There is a joke in there. There is. I'm smiling and looking away. There's a joke in there. I'm not gonna say it though. I'm a big anime nerd, so when I hear voice actors, I love seeing. Oh, same, honestly. That's so much fun. I'm just like, I know this bitch. Where are they from? I try to go from memory, but it never works. My memory's not that great. Sometimes it's good, not all the time. Oh my god, our poor soldier. For the next 2 weeks, he suffered many hallucinations, one involving fighting a bear. I hope he won. And got exploded from mines twice with a blown foot and still managed to survive. God. When he finally learned what happened, he was 250 miles away from where the squad initially rested. Once again, the stories he could tell. Oh, so you better use and abuse me while you still can. Again, there's a joke in there. I don't want to say it though. Very low hanging tier, but there's a joke in there. So I would really like to, actually. I would really, really like to use and abuse you. Hey, there's no... Oh god, he's so hot. Yeah, the bear fight was just him breaking his compass aggressively against a fallen dead tree. Oh, I love that for him. Hey, there's no telling what will happen. Are you serious? If so, I may have overestimated you. Don't tell me I was wrong to put you and Dante on equal footing. Oh, shut it. Just leave things to me. Ooh, they're talking about me. Sure. It's so dark in this place. I was able to see him again, only after spending a few more days without him in sight. Welcome back, Nicola. Stop looking at me like that! You're still awake? Lack of sleep isn't good for you. I feel like Nicola has been avoiding me recently. He was frowning at me as if I was a bother, but I try to keep my spirits up. I heard you haven't been eating much recently. Maybe you're dining out, but there needs to be a balance with. My feelings are getting hurt and I do not like this. I'm gonna beat his ass. Sorry, but Oh! Damn! Why didn't I feel like I played that game only once. So maybe I knew it sounded familiar, but I just didn't remember it. By the way, my awe, for anyone just listening, Professor found out that Nicola's voice actor is Alfred from Fire Emblem. Okay. Sorry, but I have no time to talk like this. I need to help Oliver with his work. And a big guy from Fate, a fairly new character too. Oh, you know, if it's like Fate Stay Night, like all that, I actually haven't watched it. I really do want to watch it, but because there's so many iterations, I'm just like, I don't know where to start, and there's no one. So there's no like number one. So I don't know where to start. I don't know where to go. So I'll just hear from a distance what's going on. There's a lot to consume. Yeah, exactly. So I was just like, I just don't know what to do. So I'm just gonna observe from afar. Yes, I know. Oliver told me himself, so I brought out a plate of panini. Ooh, terminology. A hot sandwich made with various ingredients between slices of grilled bread. I could spend hours exploring watch order, but I don't send anyone else down that rabbit hole. They say it's the most popular one, but Grand Order is another one. Oh, there's so many though. There's so many. I just observe from afar. I love watching everyone enjoy themselves and just me in a corner like, I don't know what anyone's talking about. Grand Order is the mobile game and one of my tattoos. Oh, interesting. Base Day night is the meme. People die when they get... No. Oh god. It's usually the story like, okay, maybe one of these days I'll actually sit down and, you know, watch things. I say that about everything, so it's gonna be in my extremely long to watch list. Another good fate state is archers are really made up of people who use bows. Okay. Okay, so I brought out a plate of panini. I would like a panini, actually. There were stuff, ooh, mozzarella, arugula, and oh my god, prosciutto. Damn it, bitch! It has some wild lines. I made you these. I figured you could snack on them while you do your work. She made you a sandwich, you motherfucker. I swear to God.
いい加減にしてくれないかな。そういう押し付けがましい気遣い、迷惑なんだ。
Oh my god, punch him in the face. I'm about to beat this man. Oh, I'm about to beat his ass. Can you stop it already? All your fussing is annoying. Oh, I'm gonna curse you, right? Like, she made you a sandwich. I cannot believe she made him a sandwich. I cannot believe she made you. Fuck, you made him anything. I degraded myself like this, and this is how you treat me?
君が僕に何を期待しているか知らないけど、ファルツォーネにいた時みたいに君に接することはもうできない。
I don't know what you're thinking, but things aren't the same as they were when we were at the manor.
君をここに連れてくるという目的をスムーズに果たすために君に近づいた。
I only approached you so I could bring you here with minimal risk.
だからそれが
Bruh.
叶った今、君と関わる理由も必要もない。
Now that's done, I have no reason to associate with you. I swear to God, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. Nicola looked down at me with an irritated look on his face.
君のことなんてどうでもいいんだよ。だから君もそうやっていちいち僕にこびるのはやめたらどうかな。
I don't care about you anymore, so do you mind not trying to pester me like
どれだけ
this?
期待されたって、僕はもう君に優しくはしない
I'm
んだ
not
から。
kind to you like you mentioned before. That may be true, and you may not like it, but I still want to. Why? Oh my god. There's absolute. Oh, she has more willpower than me because there's absolutely no way. Even if my feelings were hurt, I'm not gonna show it to you. I'm gonna go cry in my room. I'm not gonna do it in front of your face. You'll never know that you affected me. You'll never. I will never say this. Oh my goodness. Even if you were just using me, I'm still happy to see you. Gilbert is also Shikamaru. Oh, fuck. It's losing. I know. I see it in my head. I just cannot. The name is not coming to me. Oh my god. There's so much here in this chat. There you go. Yes, thank you, Naruto. Thank you. I was like, it's there. It's there. I see blonde. I see small. Oh god, it's left my brain. Let me see what's going on here. Shorter. Okay, so Stone said, Shorter's version is that the Holy Grail is real and people can summon their servants, historical figures throughout the ages, and fight against each other for the Grail. These servants usually have different classes like Archer, Lancer, etc. Okay, okay. I see, I see. No, God, girly, I just saw what she said again. Not me, not I. You made me mad once. That's all I was needed. I'm gone. For a moment, Nicola lost his words and seemed afraid to speak. I don't know, punch him in the face? None of this is anything. Oh, fucking Christ. It could go from very wholesome series to a very bloodbath one. Okay, I see, I see. I don't know. I'm assuming since talking seemed to letting my defenses down, something I would never do, seemed to have worked. So I think I'm going to continue with that trend because it seems like it's still working. I may say Nicola I. But stopping his train of thought, though, having his train of thought might make him. Oh my goodness. Fuck. I still. Where's my? I did think it would be fun to have like a little funny cheat sheet. Not a cheat sheet, but a little funny, like just have it in the corner the correct answers, and every time after I made an answer, I see it to see if I fuck up or not. Let's see if we can do that still. Well, that's amnesia memories, so I don't need that. No. All right. Oh, fucking Christ. Oh, no, that's not it. Just don't get into the Pendragon bloodline because they are all knights of the round Camelot stuff. Oh my god, what's happening? Okay, before I go to grab good, I'm gonna leave you with the joke I've stolen. Okay. I think of good as food. I'm an idiot. Again, I think talking is gonna be the best thing. Nicola, I... Oh, wait, what happened? Wait a moment, Vivi. What happened? A picture! He's so close with his hat on. My lesbian friends bought me a gold timepiece for my birthday this year. I think they got confused when I said, I want to watch. Oh, professor. Oh my goodness. It did get a chuckle out of me. I want to give it a 6. All right, now I'm off for food. Be back in a bit. Okay, see you later. Okay, he placed his finger on my lips. He looked into my eyes with a flushed expression on his face. Oh, wait, hold on. Give me that picture. There you go. You're not thinking straight. Take a deep breath. Oh, no, I'm thinking just fine, thank you. I love how they like drew the eyelashes. They're so like thick and fluffy. A strange feeling came upon me as I began to pout, and Nicola tried to console me. You do know that's what people say who aren't thinking straight, right? In any case, let's calm down a bit. No. It feels like it's been forever since he's called me by my name. Did he actually? Hold on. Am I like just so angry at him I didn't even notice that he called my name? Oh, he did. It feels like it's been forever since he called me my name. But Nicola, I didn't have any words to follow that. Even if Nicola didn't stop me, I wouldn't be able to finish that thought. But I couldn't just leave him be. It took me a while, but now I was starting to understand why. I decided to speak to him once he removed his hand away from me. Even if you were planning to use me from the very beginning, I don't think everything you've shown me has been a lie. Julia mentioned before that you treated Dante like your brother ever since you were little. You have that kindness deep inside you, Nicola. Honestly, I cannot relate to this bitch. I am such a pessimist. You really are optimistic, aren't you? He walked away from me? Oh my fucking god, throw something at his head. And with that, Nicola turned away from me and walked off. I bared my heart and soul, and he just fucking dipped? Maybe he was right. Maybe I am too optimistic. But I couldn't believe that he was faking everything he said and did that to Falzone. I want to know what he's thinking. I wanted to better understand him. This feeling grew stronger inside of me. These are long-ass chapters, I have to say. Many days passed without having a chance to see Nicola. Then one day, while drinking coffee in the lounge with Gil and the rest...
Gilbert, 少し確認したいことがあるんだ。後で執務室を訪ねてもいいかな?
Gilbert, I need to ask you something. Could I see you in your office later?
ああ、もちろん。お前の都合のいい時間に来てくれ。
Of course. Stop by whenever you like. Oh, Gilbert is so cute. Oh, Nicola, how about taking a break?
悪いけど時間がないんだ。今日も忙しいからね。
Sorry, but I don't have time. I'm busy, so you'll excuse me. If you'll excuse me. Nicola quickly turned around and walked away. I gave a small sigh, seeing her hurry off without another word. Oh, Oliver. Say, why don't you give up on this? Honestly, Oliver, I am with you. You saw the look on his face, didn't you? Oliver spoke to me with pity as he dipped a biscotti. I want to say biscotti is biscotto? Biscotto in his coffee. Honestly, Oliver, fucking grace, same. These past few days, I had been enjoying coffee with Gil and Oliver here in the lounge. They were a lot friendlier than I thought and took the time to speak with me. I'm just getting in Nicola's way. I suppose that's it. He doesn't have that troubled look on his face when he sees me. But I was scared that he was just going to disappear from me if I don't try my best. It's too soon to give up, you know? I mean, he's a pretty good liar. Gilbert, don't get yourself involved. He's like, listen, I gotta be a wingman. I see the vision. I see them in love. I can make it happen. Come on. I can't let a nice, I wanted him to say pretty. I can't let a nice girl like that, like her, cry like that. She's not crying. Metaphorically, Oliver. Metaphorically. I'm just saying. Now then, about Nicola. Oh. Sure, he may be trying to avoid you, but that's not the only thing on his mind. What do you mean? Exactly what I said. I'm not saying anything philosophical here. You know, why don't you tell me a little bit about you and Nicola? Like what? Like, what is he saying to you? He doesn't want to talk to you. Like, what is he saying to you? He doesn't want to talk to you anymore. I traced back my conversation with Nicola, then shook my head. He didn't say that to me, but He mentioned that he only approached me because he wanted to use me. He also said he wouldn't treat me as kindly as he did before. Hmm? He's like, sure. Gil gave a wide grin and continued to question me. What about you? Do you want the kind Nicola from before? I was happy with how Nicola took care of me back when we were in the Falzone family. But I'm not trying to make amends just so he could keep treating me kindly. Figures. You keep going near him even when he's giving you the cold shoulder. I don't know him at all. It's hard to tell whether he's lying to me or not, which is why I want to get to know him better. I see. Well, looks like you have your answer then. Huh? I've known Nicola a long while. He used to act as a liaison between us and the Falzone. Oh. Oh. So we've seen each other every so often. I didn't know that. He doesn't like being intruded upon. He's a great listener, but a horrible speaker when it comes to talking about himself. I can tell. Oh, I can tell. Hell, I still know what his drink is. Indeed, it seems as though he has a knack for hiding his likes and dislikes from others. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, damn. Did you go for Wendy's? What'd you go for? And why is it taking 50 minutes? Oh my god. No music played, but I see. Thank you, Professor. Thank you for subscribing with Prime. Oh my god. Thank you. Why did no music play? That's so mean. I wanted music. Unless I'm not hearing the music. Music did play. Wendy's app was fucking up, so I couldn't order from them. So I'm waiting for Shiz instead. Okay. Thank you for the Prime sub. Thank you so much. And I'm sorry that it's taking forever. And thank you. Okay, let me see. Yeah, I got that part. Huh? What's the matter? Nicola doesn't talk about himself? I did get a lot of information about him, actually. Yeah, he must like keeping secrets. Nicola talked to me about his childhood. Did he make that up to mislead me? No, that seemed too real to be a lie. Maybe he spoke to me about it to bring me closer to him. But if he wanted to do that, he could have lied about something a bit simpler. From the looks of it, I think Nicola feels bad about treating you the way he does now. Maybe he's trying to put distance between you now so that he doesn't feel bad for you. You know what? Okay, so in the timeline where I got shot in the fucking head by him, does that mean that he's just looking at my fucking decomposing body? He's like, God damn it. I am so sorry. Is that what he's doing in that timeline when I'm dead? That couldn't be true. How about we make a bet? Gilbert, you're speaking my language. What? A bet? On whether or not my guess is right. It's the way that I'm on Nicola's route and like Gilbert is wooing me. It's like he's just like the dark horse and I'm just like, oh fuck. Damn it, stay loyal. It's really hard to, but stay loyal. Gilbert, you're getting yourself into trouble again, aren't you? Oliver sighed in disbelief, but Gilbert was grinning at me like a child.
俺が聞いてるのはあんたにだ。どうする？
I am smiling so hard. The bet is between you and me. What do you say? Ah, bitch. I want to do it so badly. I don't think we'll ever get an answer. Nicola won't tell us, and even if we asked him
いい
directly.
考えがある。賞賛は高いと思うぜ。乗るか？
Oh, seduce him. that's my idea. I have an idea that's sure to work. How about it?
決まりだな。
Not that smile. Not that lovely smile. Ah, that smile. Guess I don't need to ask. All right. I thought for a moment. It really is dangerous. Oh, God. It's the smile that a lot of my favorite male characters in anime have. Like that cheeky, like kind of boyish smiles. Like, ah, stop. Stop, I'm a grown-ass woman. I don't like this. I thought for a moment, then nodded hesitantly. Let's go. Soon. I'm in like a sexy outfit, right? I'm seducing him. That's the angle we're going for, right? I would find out how bad of a decision it was to agree to Gil's bet. Or, hear me out, it was a great decision. Chapter 4. Oh.
どうにも疲れが取れない気がする。
I can't seem to rest well recently. You know, I feel like my presence would bring rest. Or the opposite, actually.
ビスコンティでの仕事のこともあるし、あの子のこともあるし。
No surprise, considering I need to take care of both her and the Visconti's
いやい
work.
や、気疲れの原因があの子だなんてありえない。
No? Got something big on the mind? Big. Yes. Oh my god, you know me so well. Stop hiding my face. Hide my face. Like, stop. No, she's not a reason why I'd be tired. Or could I? Or could I? I let out a sigh and chuckle with scorn. I decided to drag my tired body back to the new room that I called home. But where are you? We're in the street. Okay.
あれはギルバートと。
I'm kind of disappointed about the outfit I'm wearing. I mean, like, it kind of makes sense, but like, I want her with a little sass. Just a little bit sass. God, it's like a tiny bit. That's Gilbert. And kiss me, kiss me.
虜になってた。今の俺はただの恋の奴隷。
Put her in your outfit. You're gonna be pulling all these. Yes, I am. I'm gonna have all these mafia men kissing me. Like, oh yes, yes. I'm gonna be the inside woman. I'm actually reading this really interesting manga. I think it's called Firefly Wedding. And it's a lot to go through, but like there is a very it's a lot to go through, but the two protagonists, which is the female protagonist and the male protagonist, they are kind of trapped on this island that is only known, this happened a lot in Japan. There were like these islands that was only for sex work, and very basically all these debaucherous actions, but men can come in and out, but women are kind of like forced to stay. And they kind of had like those, you know, like the red light district, except that this whole entire island is the red light district. So like women are not allowed to leave, blah, blah, blah. It's like, even worse. Anyway, there is this woman who lives there, and because she rose through the ranks fairly young, because she has high ranking clientele, and because she is good at keeping secrets and finding out chisme is gossip, by the way, and finding out all these bunch of things, she was able to she's basically like the most powerful person in the island. And I was just like, damn, that's so fucking hot. That's so fucking cool. Not only is she hot, but that's so fucking cool. Sounds like a don't. That sounds like a don't shinshi. I actually don't think it is. It actually, I think it's an actual manga because whenever I see like manga recommendations of various things, it is there. Let me see if I can actually find. It's gonna be from an illegal site, but let me see if I can find it as Firefly Wedding. I know I'm reading it. I'm fairly far in it. Where is it? At least the English translation is Firefly Wedding, but that's not it. God damn it. I have too many things open. Okay, I'm on chapter 28, but let's just go here. But like I said, what I just mentioned is like a tiny part of what's actually of things that are happening. And it's just like a little side thing, just a side character who I think is cool, which would be cool if like that was my character in this game. Like I'm just like, again, just like Professor said, if I was just like in my outfit currently in this place, I would basically be the high ranking, like with the highest, most powerful woman in this entire country / state / country. Like I'd be like, oh my god, the things I can master. It'd be so great. Oh yeah, I just linked the manga I was talking about. I think it's cool. I really like it. But it is if you read it, because again, like I said, yeah. So what it is about, because I just gave you like a little snippet of like certain things. What it is about is that the main character, who is the girl, forgot her name. She has this illness, but she comes from a very rich family. Her stepmother is jealous of her, and even though she's sickly, she gets a lot of marriage proposals. And it's mainly because, you know, she can act respectfully while her stepsister is a disrespectful brat. So no one's coming to, you know, try to marry her, and everyone's trying to marry the sickly one. So the stepmother, it is so basically she's just like kind of like she's whatever. So like this whole little thing is happening one day when she goes off with a member of a guard from the family to go like do a little shopping. She ends up getting kidnapped by a gang of mercenaries, and they basically put her in this cage, and they basically kind of like, this is 18 plus, by the way, so anyone who's not 18 plus, please leave. And we're going to talk about some bad subject matter because I mean, I do this a lot. Trigger warning for a lot of like weird sex shit. So she basically gets they basically kidnap her, and they're like, cool, we're gonna like they basically tell her that they're gonna deflower her and return her back to her family like this, basically essentially ruining her, making her marriage prospects useless. And she's trying to get out of there. Enter male lead, who is a very high-ranking assassin. And the guy who kidnapped her was like, cool, so like watch over her, make sure no one touches her until we need to, and make sure she doesn't leave. And he's like, got it. She tries to get his help, and he's like, I don't give a fuck. She's able to get his help by saying, actually, I'm in love with you and I will marry you. So there's that. He's just like, you'll marry me? And he's like, you love me? She's like, yes. Oh God, I love you. He's like, oh, I too. Exactly. No, honestly, that is Stone. That is literally her reaction. She's like, what? Her thought process was, I'll offer marriage because I come from a rich family, so then I can like pay him a lot of money. And he's like, we're getting married? I love you too. So he ends up basically their proposal was him killing off an entire gang for her in front of her. And there's like a mountain of bodies around them as he's like hugging her and be like, we're gonna get married. And now it is basically them running around trying to get away from mercenaries, trying to figure out. It is. It is. It's really fun. It and it's really fun. He is a little toxic, but we all know I like him a little bit crazy. So, and it's basically them running around trying to figure out why she was kidnapped, who did this to her, and trying to get out. Because like I said, they're stuck on this island where women are not allowed to leave. So they have to figure out how to get out of there. And of course, he's trying to convince her, so you're gonna marry me, right? She's like, actually, I really can't. He's like, but I want to get married. Because I love you and I want to marry you. You said it the first time, so we have to get married. It's really cute. They're adorable. But yeah. Anyway, I always forget the name of like the highest ranking sex worker in like these old like Asian brothels. I forgot, like she always walks around too, has this whole precision. I forget the freaking like parade that follows her, but like she always has this whole big thing. I forgot what the name is, but basically the lady that was like, that would be me if I were in this game and I had my outfit on and I could seduce all of these mafia men. That'd be me. That girl, she works at that girl's brothel. A lot of things happen, but like, yeah, so like you end up meeting her and she's like so much fun. She's so pretty. I love how they do her eyebrows. So pretty. Oh my god. Gilbert, I was captivated the moment I laid eyes on you, and now I'm a slave to my desires. How I did not read this the entire time I was explaining this manga. Gilbert, you don't understand. I actually want you. Oh, Gilbert. The hyperfocus, honestly. It's the ADD running through me. The ADHD. Oh my god, Gilbert. But Gilbert, listen, can this be real though? Like, I can totally trade in. Did I say that we were loyal in this house? I did not. I could totally trade in Francesca for you. Totally. Oh, fuck. I want you to accept my love. Gilbert held her hand and gently kissed it. Oh my god, the way I would have to fight back from jumping his bones. Oh, wait a minute, Gil. No, I can't wait. You set my heart ablaze with passion. The way I want this to be real. The way I want this to be real so badly. Oh, what the? And it's no fair that this is basically fake. This is unfair. I want this so badly. Gilbert then forced Vivi into her room. There's no forcing with me. You can come in. Oh, wait, Gil, you're too close. Nope, not close enough. God, there's no bearing. God, I want this to be real so badly. Sorry, but bear with me a little longer. There's... Yo, did he just... Pound Town incoming? Oh, fuck yeah. But Nicola just bumped it. Oh my god, Nicola. He's already a jealous bitch. Yeah, but it's okay. I got you. Okay, what is going on here, Gilbert? Are you gonna push me away from him? How fucking dare you? Nicola came storming into my room and he forced Gil off of me, pulled him away as I sat up on the bed. We were on the bed. We were on the bed! We were on the bed. This could have been me. This could have been me. I was actually listening. Pound Town was indeed coming. Oh, yes, it was. Oh, God, I was actually reading. I wasn't reading. I was listening to an audiobook. And, like, the two leads were teasing each other and they were just trying to, like... That wasn't the only thing coming. Oh, you know. There's no way I'm getting off. No way that he's leaving until I get off multiple times. I was actually listening to this audiobook and like the two leads were like teasing each other and I'm like sitting there listening. I'm like, I do not have the same willpower as this girl because after a while I'm giving in. Like, after a while I'm just like, who cares about ethics and my morals and like when I could just get off. But no, then I had to stay strong because Kaguya-sama Love is War has taught me that love, there are winners and losers, and I'm not fucking, no, my mama didn't raise no fucking loser. I'm a winner. I ain't gonna fucking lose. Love is war, bitch, and I'm not gonna lose, but I was like crying. I was like, oh god, but I could never. I'm such a slut. I would just immediately fall for it. He forced Gil away from me. God damn it. I could have been there. Hey, sometimes you just gotta shoot the shot, jump the guy. I'm sure he won't fight it. No. And if he fights a little bit, it'd be nice. Then I could show them my impeccable strength. I am sometimes very surprisingly strong. Okay. Don't get in my way, Nicola. Love is free, isn't it? Me having a moment right now. Hey, you did bring her as a gift to me when you came here. I can do whatever I want with her. The way learning a lot of myself today. Oh god, this sentence is killing me. Oh, in a good way. Love? There's no love here. Excuse you, Nicola, get the fuck out of here. I was in the middle of something. It looks like you were only trying to force yourself on her. Nicola is smiling. No, wait. For some reason, he seems really angry. You're an Italian gentleman. I need to request that you act like one. Am I so toxic that I want two men to fight over me? Maybe. Besides, I brought her here under the condition that you would protect her. If you're a man of honor, keep your word. I have two beautiful men looking at me. I don't know what to do. Oh my god. He was smiling as usual, but his eyes were glaring intensely at Gil. Noticing the bewildered look on my face, Gil suddenly laughed and shrugged. Guess I won that bet, huh? Or do you want to see more? I want to see more. I want to see more. I also want... I know it was a bet, and I know it was for games, but I did like the game we were playing, and I'd like to continue on with that. We can keep going. Trust me. I won't have a problem with it. No. You want to go all the way? We know. Yes. Yes, just keep going. Just keep going. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Gilbert, what do you mean, bet? If I even like brought it up right now, God, you ruined my fun, Gilbert. She was so down in the dumps, I decided to do a little role playing. And Nicola, if you really didn't want to get involved, why bother to come in and help? Forget the lies and save your effort for the truth instead. And he just walks out. Wait, no, Gilbert, please, hold on. Don't just leave me hanging like this. Oh, don't leave me. Oh, you left me hanging. I'm so upset. I could have had sexy ass Gilbert in my bed. Mafia Kingpin too. I could have really been a mafiosa's wife. Gotta find a man that will take it the whole way. Yes. Oh, you bitches keep leaving. And with that, Gil quickly took his leave. No, from the room. Oh, what does that mean? Derogatory slang in Italian. What does that mean? Like dipshit? I wonder what that actually means. Thank you, Nicola. I'm not happy personally. But the goody two shoes in the game is I'm not happy. I was actually quite enjoying myself. And then you came. And not in a fun way. So don't make that joke. I hesitantly spoke to Nicola as he muttered profanities at what just happened. I'm happy you did that for me, but it's calling someone an asshole, essentially. Oh, okay. All right, so my assessment was correct. But I'm so sorry to deceive you like this. I didn't think Gail was going to go that far. Listen, I literally thought I was going to have to seduce him. So this was even better. No work and 2 men fighting over me? Hello? Oh, this is great. Well, I could tell you were seriously not enjoying the situation you were in. Her, not I. I was truly enjoying myself. Don't reel me back in. Stop. Don't scare me like that. Oh God, men like him and Gilbert truly are my kryptonite, and it pisses me off. I know I have a problem and I need to stop it, but like it just keeps happening. I'm trying to be better so my sister doesn't make fun of me, but it just keeps happening. Don't scare me like that. I'm crying. He was worried about me. Of course he was, girl. God, you're so annoying. There's too much for goody two shoes. Oh, can I ask you a favor? I look straight at Nicola. I won't ask that you treat me the way you did back in at the Foul Zone house. Foul Zone Manor. What's wrong with me? Instead, could we rebuild our relationship from the beginning? I want to know who you really are, Nicola. I don't mind you're not treating me well. I do. Excuse you. As long as we can talk. Though, to be honest, I'm not sure why I want to talk to you so much. Honestly, same. But that's what I like the most about you. I don't know what I see. Gilbert, can you come back, please? Like, I won't speak to you as nicely as before. Is that fine? No! Yes. Thank you, Nicola. Why are you so happy? Because I just am. Okay, what's happening meanwhile? Ooh! I'm so upset about this. Oh, we're in the Foul Zone house. Oh, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? I know, same. I'm with Leo. Nicola betrayed us? Right? I didn't believe it. If that's true, we're in a lot of trouble. An underboss betraying the family isn't normal. Yeah, if that's true, it's seriously going to affect the Foul Zone name. I don't see why we need to worry, since our next step is inevitable. Under normal circumstances, killing Nicola was to be expected. Let him be. My voice brought silence to the salon. The head bitch in charge has just spoken. Boss! I looked around the room with a cold, blank stare. No one said a word. Damn. Okay, I will say I do not find Dante very much attractive. They're all skinny, but like he just, I don't know. There's something about Dante Falzone that I just don't really find attractive, which is why I find Gilbert really attractive. They're just like, Gilbert's a little wider, I guess. I mean, they're all skinny, but like, I don't know, a little bit bigger. Well, Dante's a little bit smaller. I returned from the salon straight to my office and fell heavily into my chair.
ニコラが裏切った事実を認めること自体、ファルツォーネの士気に関わる。
Acknowledging Nicola's betrayal will affect the morale of the Falzone family.
まだニコラが本当に
Yeah, and I usually, and the thing is, I usually do like effeminate looking men. At least some, like, it has to be like a special, like a special sauce, like a little, like a special, a sweet spot. He's, I don't know, it's, I'm not as attracted to Dante Falzone. I can't explain it, but like, I don't know. Okay. Professor redeemed a stretch. All right, everyone, stretch with me, because I know I do actually have to. Oof. Hit you with a stretch. I'm gonna go grab my food. Okay, gotcha. Oof. I'm at back. All right. I don't know. I can't explain it. Because I usually do like effeminate looking men. Like, usually, like, them being skinny isn't really a problem. But it kind of is with Dante. I don't know what it is. I don't know, I'm just not attracted to him. Maybe it's because I compared him to Seal Phantom Hive, so like my brain is like, oh, you're a baby. It's like, oh, it's baby. Look at him. Nicola's betrayal is still a matter of speculation, instead of truth to many here. Nicola may have fabricated a betrayal in order to infiltrate the opposition. Some within our organization believed that to be true as well. Nicola, what were you thinking? A thought crossed my mind, which I shook out of my head. What is it? If Nicola's betrayal is real, then I'll finish him off myself. But I slowly exhaled as I continued to think. Bitch, no, come on! We were finally getting to brass tacks! I'm not happy. Very annoyed. Wait, actually, hold on. So for his round, I'm 20% done. I guess I'm still in whatever chapter I am. Status. It doesn't tell me anything here. It doesn't tell me how well I'm doing. Okay. Because I just am. Nicola let out a sigh, but I could tell he was looking at me with kind eyes. From here onward, Nicola would never avoid me like before ever again. God, these chapters are long. Never mind! AA chapter 5! Amaro. The season has transitioned slowly from autumn to winter. Gil said he would let me go back to the church after he's done fulfilling his goal. But when? How much longer do I have to wait? I asked Gil a number of times before, but his answer was always the same. That he couldn't share the family's plan with me. I suppose that makes sense. They weren't going to just do nothing. I knew something was happening. But they wouldn't tell me what it was. I understood why, but it still bothered me. Another morning arrived in the Visconti manor. I sighed and slowly got myself up from bed. I wonder if I'll see Nicola today. Even if we don't have the time to talk, just seeing him around would be nice. Yesterday, I felt I had finally gotten closer to him again. I suppose I should thank Gil for setting all that up for me. Ugh! And you should also ask Gil if he can just like continue what he started. It's unfair. It's unfair. It's unfair that she's not me. Why can't I be in her place? She's not appreciating what she has. Think. The memory of Gil's ridiculous, excuse me, you mean very helpful and arousing scheme came rushing back. That was far too excessive, or the right amount of excessive. Even if it was a setup, I still feel bad for what Nicola had to go. No, I still don't feel bad. After the way he's been treating me, fuck him. Also, we should fuck Gil. I still feel bad for what Nicola had to go through. No. I got dressed as I thought about what happened yesterday. Lord have mercy, what happened? Okay. Once I was ready, I opened the door to step into the hallway when... Oh. I suddenly saw him passing by outside my door. He looked at me and smiled a little.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno. Buongiorno, Nicola. The weather looks nice today.
そうなんだ.
Oh, you're right. Why is he here? And our conversation ended. Well, I suppose a morning greeting should be this short. If only we could talk a bit more. It took long enough to finally mend things too. Oh, I found a lot of interesting things in the kitchen here. They have ingredients and seasonings that I've never seen before. I spoke with Gil and he said that he imports the things he likes from overseas. Oh God, we love a well-traveled mini taste buds king. Gil said he liked American pizza. Okay, so we do have America. Oh wait, what time period is this? Okay, now I'm confused. Are we in the 20s? I swore I heard like 1800. No, 1925. And you're telling me you have yet to figure out how to take out the mafia? By the way, 1925 is like, if you, I don't know if you can see it. I'm probably blocking it, but like on the blue banner with all the writing, it looks like passport stuff. It's not here. Oh no, it is at the very top where it says the menu, but like, palette. There's Berlone Arca Berlone Arca 1925. So we're in the 1920s. I didn't expect me to wear this outfit. I will say the flapper is happening kind of now. But that's in America, not in Italy. I expected a better outfit. I'm like, come on. But Gil is correct. American pizza, specifically Brooklyn pizza, is the best. He is correct. Not only were the toppings different, but even the dough wasn't the same as in Berlone. Oh, it seems like I got his attention. His response wasn't a simple reaction. I could tell he was actually listening and even open to conversation. I was thrilled that we continued speaking until we arrived at the lounge.
どうぞ, signorina.
After you, signorina. Thank you. Nicola opened the door for me very naturally and escorted me in. By the way, he was like, I'm not gonna talk to you as nice as I did there. I'm like, okay. And she's like, okay. He is talking to me exactly like he used to talk to me. So where's this harshness coming? I know it was just something he did as a gentleman, but even that made me happy. I mean, speaking as a woman, I think anyone holding the door for me would make me really happy. Like anyone. I was just like, oh, thank you.
君はカフェラテでいい?
Cafe latte, I presume?
朝エスプレッソが欲しくなるから、カフェラテならついでに作るよ.
I'm going to make myself an espresso so I can make your cafe latte as well. Thank you.
嬉しそうだね.
You seem to be in a good mood. I remember when you used to make them for me before. It felt a little nostalgic. Oh, but this is something you normally do for others, right? Mine would just be one of them. Even so, I'm really happy that you would spare any time for me. You are just so girly! But he likes it, I don't know why. Oh, the fact that you're like, okay. I guess I'm just like, once again, love is war. The fact that she is just like, not at all playing games, truly just saying the thing, which is, you know, a good thing to do. However, I could never be that. Yes, this is bad. This is bad of me. I can never be that open. I can never like let you win. I can never like let you like have that one up over me. No, I could. You're supposed to play the game. You're supposed to flirt. You're supposed to like you're supposed to play the game. This is the game. You're not supposed to like throw your cards on the table. Be like, I'm an open book. What? Nicola's eyes widen in surprise, hearing my appreciation. Are you trying to flirt with me? Huh? Nicola then turned around to go prepare the coffee. Was that flirting to you? I stared blankly at his back as he left. His attitude seemed to have changed from before. He was still acting as a gentleman, escorting me and preparing coffee for me. Ooh! Oh, never mind. I won't speak to you as nicely as before. That's a damn lie. Is that fine? It's a damn lie. I was mad, but you know what? Now that I know he's lying, he's a lying sack of shit. He was right that he wasn't speaking to me as in a sweet way anymore. He's doing exactly the same thing. What? But I was sure that deep down his kindness hadn't changed a bit. I suppose he's just a little strange. His thoughtfulness was just a part of his personality. Just thinking about it made Nicola seem cuter than ever. Here you go with plenty of sugar and milk, just the way you like it, right? Absolutely. Oh yes, I do love sugar and milk. Oh, and if I could have a nice little like, because caramel's my favorite caramel syrup. Oof, hit the spot. Thank you, Nicola. I'm very happy. What my aunt started buying. Because I'm lactose intolerant and all hot girls are lactose intolerant. So she started buying, we already had oat milk, but she started buying flavored oat milk. It took my family specifically a long time to find a milk that wasn't Lactaid, like the brand Lactaid, but like a different milk substitute that actually we all agreed on the taste. I like the fact that milk is very full, and I find like a lot of milk substitutes feel very empty, and like they don't even feel filling like water. They feel like water feels more full to me than like almond milk. It feels very empty when I drink it. It feels like water plus emptiness. But yeah, so we ended up finding one, and my aunt started buying that brand that we liked, that we all found out that we liked, plus a flavored version, because that even took us even longer to figure out if we liked the flavored version. And bruh, the flavored version in my coffee, oh god, it really changes the mornings. Well, next time I'd appreciate it if you tone it down a notch or two. Honestly, yeah, girl, you're doing a little too much. Again, you throwing all your cards on the table. This is the game. We're supposed to be going toe to toe, and you're just like telling him all our secrets, and we can't have that. At least not emotionally unavailable me. What did Frankie say I was? Oh no, what was it? Anxious avoidant me. Like, I cannot. Oof. This is a problem. Yes, I'm acknowledging this is a problem. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Nicola looked away a bit, then sipped his espresso. I looked at him, studying his face. Nicola, I decided to ask him for a special flavor. Ooh, which one? Damn it. When they really get into when they really start talking about food, I get really excited. I'm like, oh my god, food, and just leave. I'm like, oh, wait, well, I wanted to know. It was late at night when I suddenly heard a knock on my door. Gilbert? No, that's wishful thinking. Probably Nicola. Do we have like a sexy nightie? I think I said this before because we did have like a nightie moment, but it was not what I wanted. What I wanted was spaghetti straps, right? Or like they're not spaghetti straps, but they're straps, and like there's like a frilly lace like on either side, and like they go all the way down to like my cleavage area. I want it to be kind of like a low neckline, and I want it to be an empire waist, and that empire part, the one that actually is cinched in a little bit, I want that to be holding all of my breasts. So like all my breasts is there, and it kind of just like billows down, very like goddess like. Oh, God, be so cute. I'm just in my head. I'm just like, oh. And then my hair tousled around a little bit, and then of course like pinch my cheeks a little bit to be like a little bit flush. I got this whole thing figured out. How to seduce him. It's just not gonna do what I want. Yep, I knew it. Nicola, you came. Well, you did say I could come late at night. Are you sure I'm not bothering you? No, not at all. I say as I lie on my bed very leisurely. Enticing him to come on too. I was thinking you wouldn't be able to make it tonight, so I'm happy that you did. So? Okay. You asked me here for a reason, right? If we're not wearing a sexy negligee, then what is the point of him being here? It does beg the question that I'm asking and she's not. Inviting someone into your bedroom at night begs the question. That's not why I called you. Then why are we here? Blonde Vivian, why are we here? Don't you remember what I said this morning? Do you mind if I ask you a favor? What is it? I want to talk with you more. I know you're busy. So, if you have any time to spare, that would be great. The only spare time I have is late at night. Is that okay with you? Oh, why, yes. Anytime at night is fine, so please come by. Understood. Damn, anytime? And you didn't wear something sexy? I invited him over so that we could talk. Nicola, however, shrugged and sighed. Same. Okay, I am most girls. That is me. I am most girls. Most girls who ask me to chat just use it as an excuse for another motive. Oh, God, she's not utilizing this perfectly. I am but a chaste nun who only goes down on my knees for the Lord. Nicola chuckled jokingly. I wasn't sure what to say. Oh, I understand. I knew you were serious about talking. You can rest assured that I didn't come here for nefarious purposes. Nefarious. Oh, did you want me to? The blushing on your face says so. Stop it! And yes, obviously, me, a pink-haired Vivian, the correct one. The OG, the one and only. Not blonde Vivian, who's not doing anything that I want her to do. Being way too chaste. Ugh. Huh? Not at all.
なんてね。
Ridiculous.
冗談だよ、冗談。
Oh, come on, I'm just joking. You're being pretty mean
これ
tonight.
くらいは言わせてよ。僕は君のために今夜時間を割いてあげるわけだから。
I'm spending my spare time with you, so the least you could do is give me some leeway. Well, I suppose. I settled down, then turned towards him. Thank you, Nicola, for making time for me like this.
どういたしまして。
You're very welcome. All right, so what are we talking about? Are we just like general talking? Because, you know, we could just be using this time to sleep. Hmm. It may not seem like much, but the smile on his face meant so much to me. So that I want to talk to you about. The people here are very nice and treat me very well. But I'm still a bit anxious around them, and scared sometimes too.
僕も彼らと同じマフィアだよ。
We're all the same in the Mafia, though. I mean, I know, but, you know. Nicola calmly looked at me and spoke with some edge to his
僕は突き
voice.
放しているうちにおとなしく距離を取っておけばよかったのに。
You should have kept your distance from me, too, while you still had the chance. Wait, what do you mean while you still had the chance? What's the difference now? Sure, you're in the I'm sure you're in the Mafia, but you're still a person, Nicola, to me. Oh. He was looking at me with a puzzled look on his face. I know that sounded strange, but
僕のことが怖くない？
you aren't scared of me? No, you do scare me at times. I know you're capable of harming others for the sake of your family. I mean, can we even say that? Because, bruh, like, did we not see what he did? That's why I didn't take him seriously when he was just like, I'm betraying the family. I was like, excuse you. No, you're not. Why would you betray the family? I was terrified when I saw him torture one of his own, I think supposed to be men, one of his own men in the underground cell. But you're not just scary. Nicola, there's so much more to you than that. I had so many thoughts and feelings towards him that words weren't enough to describe it.
怖いって分かってくれているならそれでいいけど。
Well, as long as you know that I'm someone to be feared. Nicola smiled bitterly and then sighed in a weary way.
僕には君をビスコンティに連れてきた責
It
任
is my
があるからね。
responsibility for bringing you over here. Wait, it is my responsibility for bringing you over
君が
here.
望むならこれからは時々話し相手くらいはするよ。
So if you'd like, I'll try to make time to talk with you like this again. Thank you. I know it's too much trouble, but I really appreciate it.
僕も反省しているからちょっと冷たくしすぎたかなって。
Well, I do feel bad for being too cold towards you when we first got here. Oh, really? Well, Gil told me crossed my mind. Come to think of it, Gil mentioned that you probably felt bad for treating me the way you did.
そうだよ。すごく後ろめたかった。
Oh, Janice redeemed a lot of things. Oh my god. Really just doing the self-care check. All right, posture check, hydrate and stretch. All right, I'm sitting up. Thank God for once. Oof. Oh god, that was good water. And a stretch. Oof. I love this music, by the way. It makes me feel like I am on a gondola. I passed out and came back to make sure you're doing your self-care. I love the idea that the raspiness of my voice can put people to sleep. I'm so happy. My shrill screams lull everyone to sleep. I'm so happy to hear this. It's true, it did feel terrible.
僕は君のことを騙して利用して用が済んだら
As long as you
突き放したんだ
fucking know that's what you did to me. I lied to you, abused you, and later tried to put distance between us. I could tell he was speaking to himself with scorn. I looked at Nicola. Oh! Shit, I don't know. Okay, so Dennis, I have dilemmas because who is my favorite boy so far? Literally, this man right here who's covered up with words. This man. I jump between do I like him, do I hate him, do I like him, do I hate him. He did something that pissed me off, but his boyish smile brings me back every time. I don't know what to do, but if I can't have him, I want the rival gang leader. Oh god, the redhead guy. He's so hot, he's so charming, he's so like he's just so yummy. And like we had a moment where like we were trying to get this boy jealous, where like he was confessing his love to me. He pushed me into my room. It wasn't in my head, it was not forcefully, and he got me on bed and I was like, oh my god, yes, let's go. And then this boy interrupted and I was just really upset about it, and I was just like, fucking Christ, why can't I be happy? I don't know who's my favorite. I like them both. This Nicola truly just puts me back and forth. I don't know what to think with him. Gilbert, oh god, Gilbert. I want Gilbert so badly. But I think you can't get Gilbert on your first run. I think you have to play multiple runs to get multiple people. Like Nicola is your default person when you play it. Actually, no, not the default person. It was one of the few people you have when you first start, and then you have to play several routes. You have to play like again to get like additional routes. So if I want to get Gilbert, sadly it's not gonna be now. So I'm with Nicola and I can look at Gilbert. Yeah, they get revealed as you continue when you play a second time. You get more options and more stuff. So I have two boys and I don't know who I like more. One's pissing me off more, so maybe we can go by that. Now I don't know what to say though. Okay, hold on. I love but also hate those because that means that you have to play like 5 times. Yeah, if I do like a game, I'm not gonna I don't think I'm gonna play it depending on how much I like it. I don't know if I'm gonna play it on stream because I do have other Ultimate games that I want to play. I may play this on my own time. Like I'm playing Cafe Enchante on my own, and I'm not gonna, well, there's an ad, but I'm playing Cafe Enchante on my own, so and that's a game that I'm playing by myself and not playing on stream. Maybe one day I'll play it on stream, but it is a lot to get through before we even get to a route, so I understand why that wouldn't be like entertaining for people to watch like multiple times. Especially because it's just kind of like more or less kind of the same story until you finally get to the route option. So yeah, I might actually play this game on my own to get the other routes, but like playing here, I don't know. If I get Gilbert, yes. If I get Gilbert, then yes, I'm playing. And I'm like, oh my god, bitches, we gotta play Gilbert. We gotta play him. I love him. But yeah, this might be like a thing. Like after this route, I might play this on my own. Unless I can figure out how to get Gilbert and I'm playing Gilbert on stream. But other than that, yeah. Okay. Let's see what he's saying though. I lied to you, abused you, and later tried to put distance between us. I could tell he was speaking to himself with scorn. He'll mention he probably felt bad, blah, 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 blah. Okay. I literally have absolutely no idea what to put. I have no idea. I cannot get a read on this boy. Like, I feel like he is just an enigma in my brain. I don't know what would make him happy. I don't know how to continue the conversation, what option he would like the best. Well, I do feel bad for being cold to you. Really? I played Dramatical Murder, and it was really a lot to do all routes because the story was the same for like 70% of the game. There was so much fast forwarding for me, but I think that's what a lot of people do. They do a lot of fast forwarding once they do their one route, and when they want to do the other routes, they fast forward until they get to like that diverting path when they get to like the routes. Yeah, that's why the fast forwarding button is here, so you can skip through all of that stuff so you can finally get to the person. Because obviously there's the main story and then like diverts to whoever boy that you end up choosing. And people usually fast forward the main story until they get to that part. So you played it correctly. It would be a lot though. I haven't played another Ultimate game except that one. Oh, okay, well, that's usually how it goes. You fast forward. And they also, like, a lot of at least newer ones I'm seeing, actually no, not even newer ones, but they do this option where like if you play again, they actually highlight your previous answer so you know like if you want to click it or not. I feel like if I say you're not a good liar because he wants to be taken seriously. I don't know. Like, I literally have no idea. I know it's a lot to make, but I wish each router is completely different. They are with the boys, but the main story is usually the same. And it is a lot. Yeah. I mean, I haven't played Dramatical Murder, but the Ultimate games I play, the routes are completely different. There's the main story, but then there's the boys diverting route, so they are completely different. So I'm not sure about Dramatical Murder, but the games I've played, they are 1000% different. Minus the main story that's happening in the background. I literally have no idea how to read this man. And I think that's what bothers me about him. I can't get a read on him. Oh. I could tell he's speaking to himself with scorn. I kind of want to say you're not a good liar. Because, like, honestly, I don't even know why. I just feel like, why are you talking to me again? Kind of like defeats the purpose. I did ask him to talk to me. He did already tell me why he felt bad about how he treated me, so he's, you know, back to it. I don't know. I don't want to make a bad choice, but I literally cannot figure out what the else to fucking say. I literally have absolutely no idea. I don't want to like insult him though. I don't want to. We're finally having a good moment. I don't want to ruin it. There you go. That's what I wanted. He had mentioned he probably felt bad. I feel like, oh god, I literally cannot tell what to say. All right, I've saved. I'm going to put you're not a good liar. If I don't like the end result, I'm going back. I scum saved for this reason. I'm also gonna, after I click this, I'm gonna check the correct answer. I'm gonna check the correct answer after I did the 2 options because I have absolutely no idea what I want to do. So we're doing You're Not a Good Liar. We'll see how it works. Not a good liar, are you, Nicola? I smiled, at which Nicola let out a deep sigh.
そんなことを言われたのは生まれて初めてだよ。
You know, you're the first one to tell me
俺で
that.
もポーカーフェイスには自信があったんだけど。
I do have. Oh, he's so cute. He's so cute in his pose. I do have some pride in being able to keep a straight face, you know. But if you were going to feel bad about ignoring me, you could have kept your distance from the very beginning.
いつもはうまくいくんだよ。最後までちゃんと嘘を突き通せる。
Well, things usually go well, you know. I can lie as easily as I breathe. So why didn't you this time? Not wanting to answer me, Nicola turned his head to the side. I stared at his face and spoke again. It always bewildered me for as long as I stay at the Foul Zone Manor. Yay, Professor's back with food. Welcome, welcome. It always bewildered me for as long as I stayed at the Foul Zone Manor. Why you were so kind to me, Nicola. So when I learned that you were only treating me kindly to use me, it actually cleared the doubts in my mind.
ちょっと待って。
Wait a second.
そこは普通怒ったり悲しんだりす
You
ると
do
ころじゃ
know
な
that
いかな
most
って
people
思う
would
ん
be
だけど。
upset about what I did. I am. Yes, I am. However, I do remember that she already was under the impression that all mafia men are shit. So when she was like, oh, that's why you're nice to me. Okay, that makes total sense. Okay. Thank you for lurking. I do know that most people, I suppose if the situation were different, I may have been too. But I've had far too much on my mind since coming here, so it told me all I had to simply try and close the gap between Nicola and myself.
僕のことを恨んだり
Don't thirst too hard for the
憎んだり
guys while I'm
嫌い
gone.
になったり
I'm
しなかった
going to try, but it's not easy when they whisper sweet nothings into my ear very loudly, and I'm just weak. I'm just a horny, weak little girl. No, horny, weak woman. Erase what I said before. I'm weak. I'm sorry. You didn't curse or hate or despise me, not even a little. It was strangely painful knowing you were putting distance between us, but hating you because of it didn't really cross my mind at all. Nicola frowned and looked at me as if I were some mysterious creature. I am too. Oh, and even if you were deceiving me, I don't believe all of that was deception. At least that's how I feel.
まあ確かに全部が全部嘘ではなかった。
You're right. Not everything I said was a lie, but well, then you shouldn't feel bad about what you did or what happened. Nicola rubbed his forehead with his fingers and was silent. Soon he sighed and muttered quietly.
懐が深いんだね。
You're
君は
surprisingly forgiving.
って年頃の女の子に言うセリフじゃないような気もするけど。
I have to say, I don't really see that all too often. I think that's a wonderful compliment. Thank you, Nicola. Okay, so I'm gonna save this one. Okay, now we're gonna go to the choice. Okay. Oh, fuck. And now we're gonna do this one. I don't know which one's the correct option. Why are you talking to me? Why are you talking with me like this? Even with what happened yesterday, I thought you were going to keep ignoring me. He smiled with a troubled look on his face.
意外にも君がしぶとくて根負けしたっていうのもあるけど。
It was just that you are a lot more stubborn than I
そう
thought.
だな。僕は生まれた時からマフィアだけど、両親がまだ残っていたってことかな。
Also, I guess I still have a sliver of conscience, even as a mobster. Conscience?
言っておくけど、 僕は騙される方にも責任はあると思うたちだよ。
Mind you, I think it's a two-way street when it comes to being
両
fooled.
親の呵責なんて感じることなく、君に嘘を突き通せるはずだった。
I should have been able to lie to you without any
だけど
remorse.
君が、なんていうか、
But you, how do I word this?
何も考えていないお
You're
嬢さんに見えて
surprisingly
意
sharp
外と鋭かったり、
despite that happy-go-lucky look on your
ビビり
face.
がちなようで大人だったり、見ていてどうにも危なっかしくて。
I don't like this route. It just scares me seeing how you act like a child and an adult at the same
冷たく
time.
しても全然引いてくれないし、そのうちだんだんかわいそうになってきて。
I keep ignoring you, but you still kept at it. I just started feeling guilty. Just looking at you. I don't like this route. I liked the other one before. I listened carefully to his words and thought about what he said to
ど
me.
うかした？
What is it? You said I acted like a child and an adult, and that I'm happy-go-lucky, but I'm not sure how to react to that. Angrily, like me.
褒めているんだよ、一応ね。
I'm complimenting you, sort of. The sort of part is the real telling part. Nicola sighed and tapped his chest with his thumb.
認めたくないけど、僕のここはそれが君の魅力なんだって言っている。
I hate to say this, but my heart is telling me that those things are what make you special. Seeing his smile was confusing me. Should I be blushing? Happy? I try to calm myself down, feeling my heart racing even faster. It always bewildered me for as long as I stayed at the Falzone Manor. Why you were so kind to me, Nicola. I don't know which... Okay. Oh, fuck. I fast forward by accident. I'm going to go with you're not a good liar. I like the responses in that one better. And I'm gonna check. Okay, now I'm gonna check to see if I was actually correct or I'm going down a very bad path. It's usually the very bad path. But we'll see this time. Damn it! It's not the one I wanted. Well, I'm going down a bad path. It's okay. I'll get the bad ending. I think that's a wonderful compliment. Thank you, Nicola.
それで、君はどんな話がしたい？リクエストはある？
So now it's your turn. Is there anything you want to talk about? Let me see. Actually, if I can ask you again, why did you betray the Falzone family? Why are you
いい
sighing?
かい？率直な質問は嫌いじゃないけど。
Listen carefully, Vivian. Oh, he used my full government name. Well, not my government name, but my full name. Shit. I'm fine with you being honest with
そんな
me.
こと直球で聞いて素直に答えてもらえると思った？
But did you think you'd get a straight answer to this question? I was hoping. Like, Christ. Can I not hope? He was right. That question may have been asking for too much. I mean, can't a girl dream? I just want to know the chase man. I want to know what's going
組
on.
織を裏切るのは命がけの行為だ。だから迂闊なことは言えない。分かってくれるね。
Betrayals are a life or death matter, so I can't really answer your question. You do understand, don't you? No! I feel like you could. I feel like if you really, really wanted to, which I really, really want you to, so my really, really trumps your really, really, you should just tell me what's going on. Yes, I'm not sorry, I asked. I lowered my head apologetically, to which he calmly asked me a question.
ハルツォーネが懐かしい？
Did you like being with the Falzone? You see, I did. It was really nice there. We had a nice cook. We were very friendly, but there's a sexy redhead here. And honestly, if my chances with you are up, I want to take a chance on the sexy redhead man. So I feel like I could hit that. I raised my head and blinked, bewildered by his sudden question. Before I knew it, I nodded somewhat hesitantly in response. Yes, everyone there was very kind to me. Well, maybe they were only treating me well because I had some value to the family, but
そんなことないよ。教国が君を手に入れたがっているって知っていたのは
that's not true. I know how the church wants you in their you know how the church wants you in their
幹部
possession?
の中でも
Yes,
一人の
explain.
人間だけ。僕とかダンテとかね。
Well, only a select few knew about it. Dante and myself to be exact.
ジュリアやレオはもちろん、ほとんどの構成員は事情を知らなかったし、彼らの親切に裏はないよ。
Julia, Leo, and everyone else, of course, didn't know, so their kindness was genuine and from the heart. That only makes me want to go back there even more. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm scratching my eye. Seeing me smile at him with melancholy, Nicola smiled back.
ファルツォーネは血筋を重んじる組織だから、本当に大事なことは血縁者にしか共有しない。
The Foul Zone prioritizes their bloodlines, so sensitive information is kept secret. Oof. My eye is like bothering me.
掟を忠実に守っているんだ。
Dante is very strict about keeping secrets. Does that mean he only trusted you, Nicola?
そうかもしれない。
Perhaps. Okay, something's in my eye. BRB, everyone. I'll be right back. Okay, I think I got my eye under control. God, I had to give it a good rub. God, what's wrong with my fucking eye? And worse, I have lash clusters. I don't know if I'm gonna hear me. I have lash clusters on too, so I'm trying to not ruin my eyelashes that I painstakingly put on my eyes. Oh my goodness. Oof. Okay. Back to simping for Mafia men. Perhaps.
その僕に裏切られているんだから、カポも型なしだよね。
But I tarnish his name as boss with my betrayal.
あ、ごめん
He
ね。
says that with a smile. I
なんて話
cannot believe him.
聞いても反応に困るだけかな。
Oh, sorry about that. I guess talking about Dante without him around isn't fair. I noticed something was on his mind. Huh. She's right. Something was on his mind. No, give me the... There you go. That's what I wanted. Freaking Christ. I guess I want to hear more would kind of make him keep going about the thing that was on his mind. I think that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that I want to hear more is him continuing in his line of thinking. Right? That's what I'm thinking. I'm just gonna put it. I'll figure out if it's good. Well, I want to hear more if you don't mind. Huh? I smiled at the look of surprise on his face. I thought I said before that I want to know more about... I told you... Oh. There you go. Fucking Christ. Why did it take me forever to do this? I thought I said before that I want to know more about you. That means I want to hear about anything and everything. She really is just like not playing the game of romance.
ファルツォーネの仕事に関わる話はあまりできないよ。
I can't talk much about my responsibilities back at Falzone's. How about when you were little then?
ああ、前に少し話したことがあったね。
I spoke about it once before. After a brief pause, Nicola nodded. Oh, wait, let me check if I actually did correct. I did. Oh my god, thank god. How many more choices? What can I say? Oh, 1, 2. Okay. Okay. 2 more choices. Hide the choice. Perfect. He paused again, then finally
ダン
spoke.
テには秘密だよ。
Don't tell Dante, okay? Don't you worry, babe. My lips are sealed. I won't say anything to anyone. I'll just say everything to everyone. Of course. God, I'm a fucking liar. As if I wouldn't tell everyone I saw. Dante's mother passed away, but Dante didn't shed a single tear. Even as a child, I thought that was odd, so I talked to Dante after the funeral.
どうして泣かないの？
Why didn't you cry back
君
there?
の母親が死んだんだよ。
Aren't you
悲し
sad?
くないの？
Aren't you sad your mother's
泣い
gone?
たっていいと思うけど、
I'm sure it's okay to cry, you know.
葬式ってそういうものだし、ここには僕たちしかいないし。
After all, that's why we have funerals after all. Don't worry, no one else is around. He kept silent for a while, but soon tears started to flow from his eyes. I know this is why I didn't believe that he would betray the family. Like, I just don't understand what's going on. Why did you betray them? Ben!
だって僕はファルツォーネだから。
No. Oh my god, it was so fucking cute. Oh my god. I'm a Falzo.
悲しくったって泣かないんだ。泣いちゃいけない。
Baby boy. I shouldn't cry even if I'm sad. I'm not supposed to cry. My baby. Seeing him trying his best to hold back his tears made me realize
一人なんだ。
Dante is all alone. He couldn't show any weakness as the next boss to
ま
be.
だこんなに小さいくせに
He's still so small too.
ダンテ
Dante.
何僕の
What
方
is
が
it?
年上なんだから僕はお兄ちゃんみたいなものだと思うんだ
I'm older than you and we're family. This hurts more knowing that you betrayed him. Like, I'm just so upset. And we're,
僕も君も兄弟がいないんだしちょうどいい
I don't have any brothers, so
何が
what?
これからは僕のことお兄ちゃん
Well,
って呼んでもいいよって
think of me as your older brother. You can rely on me. Nicola! I can't believe you said all that. And then you betrayed him.
と思ってないで何か言ったら
Say something, will
ニコ
you?
ラはニコラだから今さらお兄ちゃんとか
You're the same Nicola I've always known. Calling you brother
せっ
is...
かく僕が
Hey, don't say
恥ず
it.
かしいから普通に呼ぶ
あ
けどずっと思ってたんだ
A bit embarrassing, so I'll call you what I usually do. What do you
ニコラ
call
と仲
him?
良くなりたいなってニコラ僕の知らないこといっぱい知ってるから
But I've always wanted to be better friends with you. You know so much that I don't.
あ
Ugh, they're such cuties.
そんなこと言われたら放っておけなくなると思わない？
You think I'm the type to leave a kid like that alone? Which is why I'm confused that you betrayed the family. Like, I'm on it. That's why I didn't believe you. Like, I'm confused. With a gun to my head, I was like, there's absolutely no fucking way. There's absolutely no fucking way. I'm so confused.
ダンテの父親は厳しい人だったから、その分支えてあげないと。
Dante's father was very strict, so someone had to support
ずっと
him.
思ってた。まあ、今は支えるどころか真逆のことをしているんだけど。
Or at least it's what I thought. Although what I'm doing now is a far cry from supporting him. Exactly!
泣くような話だった。
Why are you crying? Because it's such a sad story! I was crying! His expression grew concerned as he noticed tears welling up in my eyes. I was just thinking about things. Dante had been burdened from childhood by his position as heir to the family. I could only imagine how comforted he was when Nicola told him that. Nicola must have supported Dante from that day forward. He suddenly extended an arm out. His finger gently wiped the tear from my
あり
eyes.
がとう。
Thank you, Vivian. I didn't do
ダン
anything.
テの悲しみを思ってくれた。それが
You cried.
僕には嬉しいんだよ。
You cried for Dante, and that's worth my thanks. Then why did you betray him? I'm so confused. I closed my eyes to fight the tears. Nicola must still consider Dante someone dear to him. That's what I'm... Ugh. He wouldn't show an expression like this for, if he hated Dante. If so, then why? Girlie, that's the question of the century. I would like to know too. Oh! Let's go. Let's go. A memory?
久しぶりに
It was
思い出した
Nicola.
な。
I haven't reminisced like this in years. I have no clue why I spoke to her about it. Come to think of it, there's one thing I didn't tell Vivi about. What happened?
前も言ったけど
Dante, I think I said it
泣
before.
きたい時は泣いていいんだよここなら誰も見ていないんだから
You can cry if you want. There's no one around here.
ダンテ
Dante. Something wasn't quite the same with Dante. I found out the next day why he was like that. Julia told me that Dante had been scolded quite badly by his father that day.
僕もう嫌だ。
Aw, wait, this is like after the funeral? I can't take it
ここ
anymore.
から出て行きたい。マフィアなんてもう嫌だ。
I want to leave. I don't want to be in the mafia. Oh my god, poor Dante. He behaved as the perfect heir to the family name from such a young age. I can only imagine what life was like trying to live up to everyone's expectations. I shoved the memories to the back of my mind as I headed back to my room.
僕の目的のためにはまだすべきことが山積みなんだ。
I still have a lot of things to do to fulfill my mission. God damn. Okay. I couldn't seem to figure it out. Why did Nicola betray the Falzone family? Why did he betray Dante? The night quietly deepened as I pondered over my unanswered question. A few days later, Gil came to me after dinner.
例の構成員殺しについて少し動きが
Looks like we've got a lead on the killings. Ooh! What is it?
目新しい情報は特にない。だが
Nothing new, but
3組織の頭が集まって会合を行うことになった。
we're gonna have a summit with all the families. Oh my god! It's gonna be fucking. It's gonna be shit. What was it? Bloody Valentine all over again? Oh god, I'm sorry. I'm still fiddling with my eye. Might have to actually like take a real proper break and get a mirror and everything to look into this matter. Ugh. My god, I think it was Bloody Valentine, right? No, the Saint Valentine Massacre. That's what it was called. God, it's gonna be this. Oh god, no, not again. The Berlin Mafia heads are coming together. I could tell very quickly that it must be critically urgent matter.
この会合、ニコラとあんたにも参加してもらおうと思ってる。
I'm thinking of having both of you attend a meeting. Huh? Me? Yeah, honestly, why?
僕は構わないよ。
Fine by me. No! Shut! They see you! Nicola answered the straight face. Unless the meeting is on neutral grounds where there's no fighting. Is that what's happening? Wait, I didn't read anything that he said. Nicola answered with a straight face, but I could tell the idea wasn't sitting well with him.
だけどどうして彼女も連れて
Ooh,
行くの？
thank you, Sleep Best, for a posture check. Oy, I was like sitting in a weird way. Okay, I'm back. I'm back and trying to keep this eyelash. I don't know why. It was doing so well all day, and then now it's just like, hee hee, JK, actually, we're just gonna like half fall off. I mean, I will say, it did actually kind of like was bothering me, and I had to fix it early in the morning. Haphazardly so. So why is she coming along? Thank you. The actual real questions here. He's right. Why me? I'll just be in the way.
言うなれば顔見せだ。
Oh, just to show
あんたが
face.
今ビスコンティにいる事実を他の組織に突きつけ、うちが優位に立っていることをアピー
I
ル
need to show the other two that the Visconti has the advantage with you on our side. The way how I'm like, oh yes, you're so right, King. I have two men in my heart. I don't know which one I like more. How would I be an advantage to
ソ
you?
ーネもラオシュウもあんたを手に入れたいわけだからな。
Hey, the Falzone and the Lao Shu both want you in their
い
possession.
ざという時の
Why?
交渉のカード
¿Por
には
qué?
実際に使うかどうかはまた別だが。
You'd be my ace in hand when I'd When I'd actually use you is another matter. But it's only for the bosses, right? I'm not sure I really should be
怖い
there.
かだとしてもあんたには我慢してもらうしかねえな
Are you scared? Well, even if you are, I'm going to need you to tough it out. Christ! I'm like, oh, are you scared? Well, tough luck,
あんたの
actually.
身柄は俺たちが保護してるんだこういう時はお互い協力し合おうぜ
We're protecting you after all. Why don't we work together and help each other out? Gil's request didn't make sense. He was asking me to help, but it was quite clear that I didn't have a choice.
俺はこの件がブルローネマフィア以外の人間の仕業じゃねえかと思ってる
I think the killings are being carried out by a third party outside the mafia.
とすれば俺たちは共通の敵に狙われてるってことだ
If so,
今は内々で争ってる場合じゃねえ
if so, then it's really no time to be squabbling amongst ourselves.
それに一旦抗争が始まっちまえば町の人間にもどうしたって被害が出る
If we start fighting each other, the civilians are going to get caught in the
俺たちは
crossfire.
何も趣味で人を殺してるわけじゃねえんだ無用な犠牲は避けたい
We're not that bloodthirsty. I want to avoid casualties as much as possible. I like how they make them. I like how they make these mafia boys kind of like good boys, even though they are mafia. Like they're mafia, but like it's okay because like you know they want to protect civilians. They're good boys. Trust me. As if I didn't watch Nicola specifically torture a man in the basement. Which I was totally okay with because, you know, he was trying to kill me. But he needed to listen to me when I said that someone was hiring him to do this. We can go track down who hired him. Anyway, I'm still mad about that. I'm so salty about that. Gil looked at me sternly and pleaded in a serious tone.
ここは一つブルローネのために
Please, you have to help for Berlone. Okay, I understand this, but I don't understand how am I gonna help? I don't understand why me? Why me? I want to avoid casualties too. Oh, they're all looking at me. Oh, peer pressure truly is just ramping. They waited for me to continue. Fucking Christ. I took a deep breath and spoke with resolve. I'm not sure how much I can really help, but by being there, but if it's to help make the meeting a success, I'll go for the sake of Berlone.
Grazie, signorina.
Not me blushing. Gil had a satisfied grin on his face and laughed with high spirits. Nicola, do you have a moment? After dinner, I managed to catch Nicola before he returned to his room. Sure, what is it? About the meeting. Are you really going to go too? Of course. Isn't there an option for you not to go? I'm upset with him. I'm upset. Me pouting in a corner because he's called me my dear Vivi. I'm pouting in the corner somewhere. How dare he say this to me? Supposed to be mad at him. I figured to be lonely without me around, my dear Vivi. Stop joking. I'm serious. I'm also serious about like why am I here? Because it'll be awkward. Honestly, the understatement of the century. This will be fucking extremely awkward, but it'd also be extremely dangerous. Like, it'd be, no, okay, for you, honestly, it'd be fucking dangerous. Like, the family's after you. It'd be dangerous. This is danger. You are in danger, girl. Am I still 20% done with 20% in the route? Like, have I not concluded at least something? I went to a whole separate chapter. How am I not more through the route? I have to check the mechanics of how to track this game because like I'm so confused. Oh, my eyeball. It'd be dangerous. Isn't it dangerous for you to appear in front of Dante? My concern stemmed from what Nicola himself mentioned to be before.
どちらにしろ僕は裏切り者だ。近いうちに始末され
In
る。
any case, I'm a traitor. I'll be clipped sooner or
ファルゾー
later.
ネのカポであるダンテに、もしくは僕を快く思わないビスコンティの誰かにね。
Dante may do it as the Foul Zone's boss, or maybe someone in Visconti will lay their hands on me. So let me see. Did I do the right thing? Yes, thank God. Okay, so next thing is like a memory, right? Yes. Ooh, okay.
少なくとも会合の席でいきなり襲われるようなことはないよ。
At the very least, he wouldn't try to attack me at the
会
meeting.
合は当然室内への武器の持ち込みは禁止。お互いに手
Did you hear my mom
そこで集
fucking
まるわけ
like yawn extremely loudly from 3 rooms down? After all, these memories. After all, these meetings are held under a strict no arms rule by Mafia oath. I guess I'm worrying too much.
絶対に安全だとは言い切れないけどね。手段はいろいろ。
I mean, listen. Just because it says there's no arms doesn't mean you can't hide it somewhere. Like, I can think of like 5 places on myself right now. Wait, like you guys can't see me, but myself right now, even in my little avatar, I can think of 5 places that I can hide a weapon that no one's gonna check and no one's gonna see, and I can just sneak it in. Unless you're a metal detector, then it'll be hard. But it is the 20s. I don't think you have a metal detector. Well, I can't say it's completely safe. There are ways and means. Like a
そ
sniper.
んなことより、君は自分のことを心配した方がいいんじゃない？
That aside, you should be worried about yourself. Oh. And with that, Nicola turned around and took his leave. Oh, this... Oh. I have to say, this chapter is going by very quickly. Oh my god, who's this?
ストロンゾ、あの無能め。
Stronzo, that idiot. Wait, who's that? Is that Marco? Oh, my eyeball. Again, just not doing okay. Oh, I thought it was a gunshot. I unleashed my anger with a swift kick to the desk.
おいこらロッビー、物に当たるな。誰の机だと思ってんだ。
Hey, Robbie, watch it. Whose desk do you think that is?
マルコ、まだ帰っていなかったんですか？
Marco, I thought you already
お前
left.
も遅くまでご苦労さん。
Same to you.
絞られてたんだろう。一体何をやらかしたんだ？
So you got yelled at the chief, huh? What the hell did you do this time? What did you do this time?
俺はマフィア拠点の一斉捜査を所長に進言しただけです。
Whoa, all I did was suggest we do a full sweep of the mafia residences. It's only the leaders, not everyone is going. Oh, Zakia redeemed the hydrate. Oh, thank you, queen. Oh my god. Oh, okay. And a stretch. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for all of you taking care of me. Treating me like the queen, the goddess that I am. Thank you for putting me on a pedestal where I deserve to be. Okay, listen, my mic. I bumped my hand into it. Okay. This mafia sweep that you are suggesting, in theory, could work. The problem is, you know, they're not taking everyone. There's still gonna be people there, and it's still gonna be a bloodbath, no matter which house we pick. Like, this is all gonna end so badly. It's not a good idea at all, and we need probable cause. We can't just fucking go in. Like, we are... As much as you're like, they are ruining the law, they are, like, you know, they are criminals, blah, blah. You are also doing a criminal action. Like, you can't just go without probable cause. We need a warrant. We need shit to go in. Like, you can't. They can also use the law. They know the law better than us. They can use the law against us for entering their home without due process. All I did was suggest that we do a full sweep of the Mafia residence.
そりゃ所長はいい顔しねえだろうな。
Well, I can see why he yelled at
し
you.
かし早く動かなければ。
But we need to act now or
ああ
else.
ロベルト、もしお前があの子のことを気にしてんならだ。
Roberto, you suggested that because of the girl, right? Oh, he's so right. Oh, he's so obsessed with me. Why are you so obsessed with me? He's so obsessed with me. Ah, losing is so unfun. Not a great start to these ranked games. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oof, I will say, I'm hungry. So we are actually going to take a full 15-minute BRB because your girl's hungry and she wants to finish this chapter at least. The chapter seems to be zooming by, so I want to finish the chapter. I want to see what's going on. So BRB, guys, while I get food. Okay, hello everyone. I had food, fixed my eye. It was a eyelash that went down the clusters and went right into my eyeball. And I was watching TikTok and thank you. Hello. Glad to be back. Not to be crazy, but like the cast of Love Island USA season 6 are here in New York and I really want to meet them. I hope you can just hear the desperation in my voice. I really want to meet them. I'm gonna be sane and not go outside and meet them. Really want to though. But yeah. Anyway, let's get back. I did have a little snack. It was really good. I mean, of course it was gonna be good, but yeah. All right. Roberto, you suggested that because of the girl, right? I mean, obviously, look at me.
そんなに心配しなくていいと思うぜ。
If so, you don't need to worry about her.
ファルツォーネもビスコンティもむやみに一般人を殺したりしねえって。
The Falzone and the Visconti aren't serial killers. They don't go around whacking civilians. I mean, how do you know that? How do you, well, he probably does. I frowned, hearing Markle try to console me with baseless reassurances.
あなたはどんな根拠があって言っているんですか？
Honestly, yeah. Honestly, Roberto has a point. And on what basis are you certain of that, Marco?
あいつらは薄汚い犯罪者だ。教会のシスターでさえ殺しかねない。
They're dirty scoundrels and thieves. They'd happily kill a sister of the church. Now, both can be true at the same time, but they don't have to be the same thought.
いや、それはさすが
Oh,
に。
come on now. You can't
あの
be.
ニコラ・フランチェスカのそばにいるというのが危険なんです。
No, he's big mad. Oh, he's big jealous. She's in danger just by being next to Nicola
自
Francesca.
分の組織を裏切
I
る
make
よう
him
な
so
あの男が
whiny when I
いつ
his
彼女に手を伸ばす
That man betrayed his own family. Honestly, facts. That is very concerning. She's bound to be his next victim. The chief frowned at my suggestion earlier. I knew he wouldn't take that well, especially with how rooted the mafia was in the town. Aside from my suggestion being too revolutionary, the other reason I could think of was the relation of the death of the Falzone family. Oh my god, I forgot how to say that word. Capo regime here in our cell. It seemed the chief was scared of potential repercussions from that death.
所長、提出した報告書と提案書ですが、目を通してもらえましたか？
Chief, did you have a chance to look through my report?
所長、
Chief,
あんなもの机上の空論だ。許可できん。
your report is beyond reason. I can't allow it.
俺にはそう思えません。うまくいけば、将来的にこのブルローネから
I disagree
マフィアを一
with-
掃することだって。
I disagree. With the right moves, we can eliminate the Berlot Mafia and... The chief interrupted me with a
フ
glare.
ァルツォーネのドミニク・ジョルダーニが留置所で死んだだろう。
The Falzone's Domenico Gordani died in our
社
cell.
内であんな事件が起きるなど前代未聞だ。
That's something that should never have
ファル
happened.
ツォーネは気分を害している。
The-
その対応で俺たちはいっぱいいっぱいだ。
The Falzone isn't happy about it, and making amends is taking up too much time. We should be able to offend those lousy criminals as much as we want. Like, no, honestly, you can't. Like, you can't. You're talking like a vigilante and not like a cop. Like, you can't. And I remember I was talking to my uncle about this because we were talking about the death penalty and we were talking about, because he got really into the not the Golden State Killer, the Night Stalker documentary. And the Night Stalker is this man named Richard Ramirez who went around LA, various parts of LA, and he, trigger warnings for sexual assault, but like he raped, murdered, burglarized women and children of and women of various ages. Like, if you thought like, oh, he just went for like women from like their mid-20s to mid-20s to early 30s, or if you the other was a range. No, he went after elderly women too. This man was crazy. And basically my uncle was just like, why can't we just kill him? He's on the death row. Why can't we just kill him? And I had to explain, you can't just do that. There is due process. There is things that are happening. And because of the death penalty, it allows the death penalty, like a lot of people who are innocent get the death penalty. So you kind of have to give allowances for everyone to plead their case to see if they are innocent, even if we know that they're guilty. Because he kept trying to say, but what if we know? And I'm like, I know that we know, but we can't make an exception for one person. Like everyone has to be part of the rules. And and then this is exactly what this guy's trying to do. He's trying to make an exception, like, well, they're the mafia, so we should just treat them bad. No, like you can't just treat them bad. Like they're still citizens that you have to respect. Like, I'm sorry, it sucks, but it is the shackles of the law. It's a double-edged sword. You have to go within the lines. And that's why a lot of people get angry with a lot of court cases that take forever to go into trial. And it's mainly because you have one shot of getting this, unless it becomes a mistrial, but you have one shot. And if you fuck up, there's this thing called double jeopardy, and you cannot do it again. You cannot retry. Unless it is a mistrial, then you can retry. But like if it's not a mistrial, you cannot retry. So you need to make sure your fucking I's are dotted, your T's are crossed, everything is perfect so you can get in there. Because if you go in with a half-assed case, like you can ruin everything. And I'm just like watching him being like, no, we should just pulverize through. And it's like, you can't. You actually can't. I understand your frustration, but you cannot do that.
この件については市議のジェラルド・パリスからの圧力もある。メンツを潰されたと立腹していたぞ。
We're also getting hounded by Gerald Paris. Okay, we're also getting hounded by Gerald Paris. He's livid that we've smeared his reputation with these killings. And it's all your fault. Me? Excuse you? You said to bring the foul zones. You said to... I keep thinking he's done. You said to bring the foul zones Kappa regime here for on petty charges. You then forced him to accept whatever evidence you had to stamp out the foul zone. Roberto, you suggested that, and look at the results. There's no way we can get a dead man to support any evidence. The evidence... This guy, man, pauses a lot. The evidence you brought against him was suspect to begin with. Like I said, we need to take action in order to bring... Just shut up already. You may be an elite on the track to stardom, but... Your suggestion put us in the hot seat with every damn person in this town. What a letdown. Now get the hell out of here. The police here are pure scum, the absolute bottom of the barrel. Yeah, it may be true. However, there are rules. But it makes you... God, okay, I don't understand what Roberto's not understanding. Like, it makes the police look bad that someone in their charge died. Like, now we look bad. Now we need to have internal affairs. And that's the worst thing that cops want. Last thing that cops want, internal affairs coming in. Like, bro. And I'm truly using modern day lingo because this is the 1920s. But like, bro. What? I can't believe he's whimpering in fear at the death of one lousy criminal. I slammed my fist onto the desk, but my anger didn't dissipate.
お前もほどほどにして帰れよ。
You know you should get home and rest
ど
already.
うも詰めてもいいことはねえ。今は気を待つんだな。
Nothing good comes from stress. Just wait until the opportunity comes to take action. Honestly, yes, he is correct. You need to wait. You need to bide your time. There's a reason that they have people go in undercover for years. I didn't take notice of Marco's words or his departure from the
とに
room.
かく今はビスコンティだ。何か決定的な証拠をつかまなければ。
First, the Visconti needs to be dealt with. I need to find incriminating evidence to use against them. I wonder if Roberto is a secret person I can romance.
こうなったら俺が直接。
But you're gonna, you are not an undercover bitch. You need to like humble yourself if you're gonna go undercover. If I have to, I'll go myself and. That's right. Why didn't I think of it earlier? Oh my god, he's going undercover.
所詮誰一人俺の正義についてこられないというの
Not
だ
a single one of these hoodlums has a sense of justice that I
俺
do.
一人でやればいい。
If so, I should do this myself.
俺の助けも必要ない。これまでと同じようにすればいいだけだ。
Who needs their help? I'll do what I need to do. Just like before. Just like before!
この町で正義をなせるのは俺だけなんだ。
I'm the only one who can serve justice. Roberto, we are going down a slippery slope. No, I cannot believe this. Oh my god, Roberto, what's happening? Oh, I would like to say, because I liked back to the whole Richard Ramirez thing, I'm not gonna go into like his crimes because it's very, very grotesque and very bad. I will say one aspect about the whole Richard Ramirez things that I love to talk about is that basically when everyone was finally able, it was like a monumentous, wonderful thing when everyone basically figured out who Richard Ramirez was. And they got the name of the Night Stalker. So basically the police, everyone came together and they're like, we're fucking taking this motherfucker out. So they plastered his face on every billboard, every flyer, every magazine, every newspaper. Like literally his face was everywhere. You were not escaping this man, right? However, and then they were like, post borders all around LA. So that if he fucking dips, we catch him. The problem was he was not in LA at the time. He was actually outside of LA. So because they were trying to stop people from leaving who looked like him, he was able to walk into LA, which is great because then he has no way out. So he walks in, he gets on the train. No, he walks in, he goes into like a random bodega, which is like a corner store. He goes to a corner store. He's like shopping around, and then bitches look at him. They're like, oh, it's him. And they literally point. Cause like he's Hispanic, I'm Hispanic. So I love to say this is a proud moment of Hispanic community. We all came together at this one moment. So he went like to a corner store. He goes in, and immediately they look and they see his fucking face. By the way, he looks, yes, everyone's gonna say, oh my god, he looks so attractive. That's because the police forced him into a shower. Left to his own devices, he looked like a gremlin. So, he looked like this fucking grotesque monster coming in. So everyone knew who he was already. And they're like, oh, and then they point and they yell, it's the Night Stalker. I actually think that they did the direct translation because they yelled it in Spanish. I think they called him like the Saints of Death or something like that. They called him something that wasn't the Night Stalker, but essentially they're like, it's you. And he's like, fuck. So he runs, he books it, and he basically gets on a bus. And then everyone on the bus is like, it's the fucking Night Stalker. So he has to get out of the fucking bus and he's running. But people from the bus and from the bodega were chasing him. So he's running down a block and they're running after him. Everyone's coming. And as they're running, everyone who's running after him is yelling, it's the Night Stalker. We caught him. And everyone comes out of their houses and starts running with them, with bats, with weapons. And they start running. And then out of nowhere, there's this random woman who's getting out of her car, with groceries. I think her husband was with her. He tried to hijack the car jack. He was trying to like steal the car. They were not letting up. They were like, it's you! And they're like, actually, like, the husband actually was gonna attack him, and the wife was fighting him off, so he had to fucking book him. I think he had a gun too. No, he didn't have a gun, but he faked he had a gun and was trying to like be like, I'll kill her. And he's like, fuck you, bitch. So they all try to attack him. So he drops the woman, keeps running. Every house that he passed opened and people ran out to attack him. They were finally able to catch him because someone had a pipe and they threw it at his legs, made him stumble and fall, and then everyone caught up with him and started beating the fucking shit out of him. I'm talking about a crowd of people, like blocks worth of people running, chasing after this man. They beat him so fucking much. They called the police. The police had to protect him. Because they were beating him up. And he was a little bitch when he got arrested. He's like, if I had my gun, none of this would have happened. That little pussy was safe, bitch. Fuck you. But I was just like so proud. I was like, yeah, that's right. We got that. We did our big one right there. We beat the shit out of this man. Oh God, it was so satisfying. It was so satisfying to learn after like you read all his horrific crimes to learn that he got taken out by his own people and by a fucking mob because like he's a pussy ass bitch, and these bitches, if you fucking like fight, if you fucking come at them like with your 10 tones down, like if you fucking come at them, they're gonna fucking dip because they're pussies and they don't actually know how to fucking fight. So like, oh God, it was so satisfying. I was like, yes, fuck yeah. That's my one happy thing about that story. I was like, yeah, that's right. We did that. All right. Sure, I'm worried, but I was more worried about him, so much so that it was all consuming. Honestly, yeah, he's gonna die. Like, I don't know why he's like, you should be worried. I don't know why I should be, and I keep asking all of y'all why. But no one's answering my questions. The day of the meeting finally arrived. Oh, here we go. It feels so tense here. Oh my God. Ooh. Ooh, we're in a nice. This is nice. Well, each family has their members surrounding the area, you know. Oh, fucking Christ, no wonder. I feel the snipers just pointing at me. Amidst the pressing silence, we walked towards the casino entrance. I began to check casually in an attempt to stave off the surmounting tension. I used to walk through the streets here because the church was close by, but I never thought I'd actually go inside the casino one day. Most of the patrons here are tourists. The Falzone family doesn't dabble in gambling, so I've never been here for that purpose either. Okay, so if you're not gambling, which is another mafia thing to do, how did the Falzone get their money? Like, I need to know. They're alluding that the Lao Shu are human traffickers, but what about you guys? Like, the Visconti are weapons. They're like smuggling guns. But what the hell are you guys doing? I was assuming gambling. Really? I know, honestly. I quelled my anxiety to hear him respond just as casually. We'll go in from the back and to the second floor. The meeting is going to be held in the private room. We followed Gil, who was taking the lead. Nicola was walking alongside me at my pace. Ooh, this interior is nice. What, really? This casino is operated by the government, so no one family has leveraged here. So what's the point? Okay, whatever. The director, which is a word meaning director in Italian, okay. The director here does offer us help, and we borrow the place in emergencies. Come to think of it, I recall seeing guards around the casino at some days. I also thought that meant an important person was visiting. Oh. It was probably us using the place. Oh, but there are some days that VPs do come by. I never expected it to be used in this way. We finally arrived in front of the door leading into the room. The heavy doors slowly opened, beckoning us inside. I'm so scared. There it is. There in the room was... Shit! Dante! Fuck! Hi, Dante! Hi, Steel Phantom! Hi! Dante. Gil called out to Dante, who was looking rather irritated. Oh, fuck, yeah.
ひどい顔だな、ダンテ。相変わらずカジノは嫌いか？
What's with the face, Dante? You still hate casinos?
賭博は名誉ある男の誇りを汚す
Okay,
もの
but then how do you get your money? Do you do secret dealings with the government? I need to know. I need to know how you get your money. Gambling defiles the pride of men of honor.
本来ならこんな場所になど立ち入りたくもない
If I had the choice, I wouldn't step foot in here. You know what? Maybe it would be fun. Says me wanting to play a sexy bet game. Hi, Dante. Dante looked beyond Gil. He seemed to be looking at Nicola. Dante's expression didn't change, and neither did Nicola's. They both feel uneasy. Wait, I think she said must. Oh my god. Oh fuck. I missed out on things because it's not showing me the text. There you go, finally. God. They both must feel uneasy. I'm sure they were feeling upset deep down. I looked around the room as I thought, and suddenly my gaze fell upon Dante. Oh, buongiorno, Dante. I bowed my head to say hello to him since it would be strange not to.
変わりないようだな
He looks at me so sweetly. You seem to be doing well. Thank you, Dante. Yes, I'm doing fine somehow.
今日お前と話がしたいという部下を連れてきた
I brought someone who wished to speak to you. Huh? Who? Is it the guy that's trying to stab me? A man hesitantly appeared from behind Dante.
直接会って謝りたいと思っていたんだ
No, it's okay. I just want to know who hired you. Like, who hired you? Like, honestly. I came because I wanted to apologize to you in person. You're...
本当にすまないことをした
Please do forgive me. Are your wife and children okay? He was the person who tried to kill me when his family was held hostage by Lao Shu. There you go. Are you okay?
俺の家族をラオ州から助け出
The
してくれたんだ
boss saved my family from Lao Shu. Okay. Then are they safe?
今は安全なところに保護してもらっている
Oh, that's reassuring, but it also must be really sad because you won't get to see them. Yes, they're somewhere safe now and far away. That's good to hear. It did feel strange talking to him like this. I was even a bit scared seeing him. But hearing that his family was safe made me sigh in with relief.
おかげで俺はこれまで通りファルツォーネに忠誠を誓った
So I'm back with the family and have returned to my usual duties. After being tortured.
過去の恩に報いるためにも俺はもう二度と裏切らない
I made an oath to never betray the boss again. I'm going to atone for my sins. He spoke boldly and with resolve. Then he scratched his cheek a little.
それでその
And
あんたは大丈夫なのか
are you alright?
俺が言えた義理じゃないがあんたのことが気がかりだったんだ
I know I don't have the right to ask, but I was just worried about
こ
you.
の命はあんたに助けられたようなもんだしな
After all, you did save my life. Thank you for thinking about me. I'm doing just fine. They're treating me quite well. Ooh, after hearing my words, he began glaring at Nicola. I mean, come on, Nicola. I don't know why. Like, honestly, why did you do it? Like, that's all. I just want to know why. I'm not only because I'm a chismosa and you just need to know all the details, but I'm honestly curious. Like, why would you betray the family? I don't get it.
裏切りの醜さを語ったあんたがどうしてそんなところにいる
So why is the person who denounced my betrayal standing over there?
それはご想像にお任せするよ。
God, he's such a fucking smug bitch.
説明してあげる義理は
I'll leave that to your imagination. I have no obligation to tell you. Nicola chuckled and stared coldly at him. Ooh, did you hear me burp? I'm so sorry. Nick, oh my god. God, double whammy. Nicola's reply riled the man up, who spoke in an aggravated voice. What the hell are you thinking? Honestly, yes. You said it yourself, betrayals aren't tolerated. After the high money speech you gave, you get to walk free?
随分恨まれたものだね。
Looks like I made myself an enemy. What did you expect?
僕は命を救ってやったつもりだけど。
You do know I saved your life, right?
それとも
I did, thank you. Or would you have preferred that I actually killed you that night? Why you?
やめ
Stop. Oof. Just a stop was able to fix the room. Damn, Dante. Dante calmly commanded his irate soldier to halt. Damn. All he just said was a stop. And he was just like, okay, got it, boss. He shut his mouth, but I could tell his anger was still swelling inside. His eyes burned with hatred. Come to think of it, what I saw back then was so shocking that I didn't have a firm grasp on things. When I thought back on it,
ああ。こいつはどうする？始末するか？
understood. What about him? Do you want him clipped?
彼は僕たちの知らない情報を持っている可能性があるからね。
Well, he may have some information that we don't have yet.
レオ、利用価値があるうちはここで死なない程度に面倒を見てあげてくれる？
Leo, you mind patching him up so that he doesn't die before we get more intel? Nicola actually made an excuse to keep him alive. It was then that I felt cold air against the back of my neck. Loud shoes entering, bitches! Loud shoes entering! I quickly turned around to see a man walking into the room. Oh my god!
全員お揃いだったか。
So-
待たせたな。
Why does he have to have a sexy voice? Why did they make him have like the really deep, really attractive voice? And he's a suspected like human trafficker. I need confirmation that he's not a human trafficker. Like I need that confirmation before like I can entertain him. But it's just like wild hearing his voice. Just like, fuck. They really wanted to make you struggle. Looks like I've kept you all waiting. Despite his apologetic tone, he had an eerie smile on his face. It was clear this man wasn't normal. Nope. His hair is fucking weird. I had never seen him before, but somehow I knew who he was. Exotic attire and an aura of, oh my god, prominence. He was the Lao Shu leader, Yang. Damn it! I missed the name.
相変わらず遅いな、ヤン。
Late as usual, Yang.
お前も遅刻してきただろう。時間通りに来た。
You were late too. Only I arrived on time. Oh my god, poor Dante. It's like these bitches keep me waiting.
男は嫌われるものだ。この国では違うのか？
Oh, he's got a tattoo on his arms. I thought men who were particular of the time were frowned upon in this country. I can agree. Yes, Italians don't ever come on time. He took his seat at the table. Yang suddenly began the conversation with a proactive tone.
3人揃うのは久々か。だが、実りあるものになるとは到底
Don't appreciate this voice. It's been a while since we all met, though I personally see no value in doing so. Okay, I want to say also this is just a me issue. I see only 3 chairs, and there's several of us here. So are you telling me that I'm standing through this whole thing? This whole very scary, aggravated, anxious, anxiety-inducing thing. I'm standing? Oh my goodness.
率直に言って、ファルツォーネとビスコンティには強い不信感を抱かざるを得ない。
Frankly, I have no trust in the Falzone or the
俺た
Visconti.
ちが何かしたとでも言いたげな口ぶりだな。
You're making it sound like we did something wrong to you.
風の噂で耳にしたが、
I heard a
ファ
rumor.
ルツォーネのアンダーボスはファミリーを裏切り、ビスコンティについたそうだ。
God damn it, he's so right. The Falzone's underboss turned on his family and went to the Visconti. It's true. Why would he trust any of y'all bitches after that?
ファルツォーネの過去にはよほど人望がないと見える。
How
失望した。
how disappointing. I suppose the Falzone's boss lacks the power to keep his men together.
失望でも何でも好きにすればいいだろう。お前の期待に応えてやる義理はない。
I don't like Dante like that. Dare talk about Dante. How dare you talk bad about him? You're free to be as disappointed as you like. I have no interest in pleasing you.
同じ町で商売をする同士が信頼に欠ける。これは由々しき問題だと思うが。
We work in the same town, yet we all suffer from distrust. Quite the problem, isn't it? Yang continued to try and provoke them. He then looked at
フ
Gil.
ランチェスカをビスコンティが受け入れたと聞いたときは耳を疑ったものだ。
I thought I misheard when I heard the Visconti accepted Francesca into their
裏
folds.
切り者はいずれまた裏切る。
Once a
そんな
traitor,
爆弾を手元に置くなど愚の骨頂だ。
once a traitor and all that. Foolish is the nice way of describing what you've done. Honestly,
ヘッドハンティング
Yang is spitting
お
facts.
前も知ってるだろ、ヤン。
I call it headhunting. I hope you know what that word means. Don't make racist
ニ
remarks,
コラは優
please.
秀な人材だ。出自を問わず有用なものを登用するのがビスコンティ流だぜ。
Nicola's a talented guy. The Visconti accepts any and all who can demonstrate value to our family. I will say, I feel like it just kind of is ridiculous for the Visconti to like not accept Nicola when they themselves are a rebellious subsect group of the foul zone. By the way, just like you can probably hear it in my voice, I want to say Falcone all the time. But yeah, I feel like it'd be ridiculous for them to be like, no, we don't trust you, when their entire organization is completely made up of traitors who abandoned the foul zone.
泣かずに済めばいいがな。
I can only hope it goes well.
気遣いはありがたく受け取っておく。だが、その話はこれで終わりだ。
I'll accept your good wishes, but I'd like to end this
これは身
conversation.
内の話。ビスコンティのトップは俺だ。俺の好きにさせてもらう。
I'm the head of the Visconti, so I'll do as I please when it comes to my family.
ならば、次はそこの女について言い訳を聞かせてもらおう。
Well then, what kind of excuse could you conjure up in relation to her? Fuck. I forgot I existed. Fuck. Think if I hide my face, it'd be too obvious.
お前たちも知っているだろう。教国の聖職者、ヨゼフ・フォン・ロズベルグ教。
You all know who the church's bishop, Joseph von Roseberg, is, don't you?
ゲーカはラオ州の活動方針に共感してくれていてな。
His
とある特別な女を保護してほしいと依頼された。
His Excellency has asked the Lao Shu to take a special young lady into custody. Special? Why am I special? Was he referring to what Nicola said? But I thought the Lao Shu wanted to sell me to the church.
ゲーカの心痛は察するにあまりある。マフィアが台頭
That's
す
a
るこの
nice
町に
profile.
置いておくのは不安だろう。
How His Excellency must suffer to know she must live in this mafia-infested town. Are you gonna tell me who I am? I will follow. Oh God, I'm gonna do a very bad thing, you know, like I did in my first run through in Amnesia Memories. I'll follow you if you tell me the truth and immediately die.
だが、保護しようとした矢先に、ファルツォーネの邪魔が入った。
So I want to take her far from such danger when the foul zone interfered. That's not what happened. Oh, fuck, bitch, we spoke. Shit. Oh? Yang was staring at me with his golden eyes. Fuck, bitch, we had them notice that we exist. It was too late for me to take back what I just said. I tried to keep up a strong front, but looked straight back at him. The Foul Zone family saved me and my friend from the Lao Shu attacking when the Lao Shu attacked us. Attacked is such a strong word. Are you saying that didn't happen? Nicola spoke in a harsh tone. Yang shook his head. We have the hardest time adapting to the fine mannerisms of this country. Bruh. I suppose we were unintentionally rough back then with a knife? Unintentionally? With the injuries Elena had to bear? Yang's unapologetic attitude was getting on my nerves. But now it looks like the girl is with the Visconti and not the Foul Zone. Can I assume that you two have a deal in place for that to have happened? That's impossible. Gil bluntly denied Yang's allegations. There's no way the Foul Zone family would work with the Visconti, especially considering how different our philosophies are. I can concur with what Gilbert said. However, I do have my suspicions of the Visconti at present. She was our guest. Be our guest, be our guest. I'm sorry. She was our guest, but the latter abducted. But the latter. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me just pause for a minute. Okay, I'm back. We're back. Okay. She was our guest, but was later abducted when someone betrayed us. The Visconti not only took the person in, but also had in return our guest to us. One might see this as a declaration of war against the Foul Zone. Honestly, I was expecting that too. I keep saying honestly, I'm really sorry. But I was expecting that too. Foul Zone, I have an idea. Why don't I take her while you two settle your disagreement? Bitch. Dante's brow twitched. Wow, Yang's pissing everyone off. It was clear that he was irate with Yang, but Yang continued to smile eerily. Berlin isn't as safe as it was before, what with all those bodies being found. Handing her over to Bishop Roseberg is the best way to ensure her safety. Who is Bishop Roseberg? Why does he want me? As a maiden of the church, being in such company would be a great honor.
いや、それは
Yang, that's
黙れフランチェスカ。お前に発言する権利はない。
silence, Francesca. You have no speaking rights here. Oh, fuck. He's right, though. He's
ミス
right.
コンティはその女を脅しつけてとどまらせているのか？
Don't tell me the Visconti is holding her down by
もし
force.
そうなら、ラオシュウも手段を選ばずに彼女の保護
Why
をすれ
do
ばな。
all these boys want me? If so, the Lao Shu will move to action to take custody of her.
脅してねえよ。現に今も拘束してるわけじゃねえし、好きにしてもらってるさ。
Nonsense. She isn't locked up in some room or anything. She's free to do what she wants. Except leave.
ならば本人
That's the
の
only
口
condition.
からその意向を聞かせてもらいたいものだ。
If so, then I'd like to hear her thoughts. I can tell everyone in the room was looking at me now. Fuck. Bruh. I'm in a fucking perilous position. I'm not smart enough to figure this out. Okay, hold on. I do want to stay with Visconti, but I feel like to make the tensions around everything be okay, I have to be careful with what I say. I can't just blurt out what I want. I have to be careful with what I say. I'm gonna say that. Hold on. Let me just like save. I think it's this one. I have to be careful with what I say. From what little I know, it has to be that. If I blurt out the Visconti, not only do I alienate Falzone and make them look like really bad, like I have to be careful what I say. I should be careful with what I say. There's no telling how he'll twist my words. Exactly. One wrong step from me could put Nicola in a terrible situation. Seeing me worried, Gil began to speak.
勘弁してやってくれやん。
Give her a break, Yang. Okay, let me check if that was correct. Oh, that wasn't correct. Anyway. Oh, I'm gonna get like a really bad ending. Give her a break, Yang.
俺たちみたいな人間とは無縁の生活をしてきたんだ。
She's lived in the world outside of ours all her life.
表の男に囲まれてりゃ、萎縮するのも当然だろう。
Having her in this room while we do our thing is enough to scare her.
確かに、ファルツォーネは女性に対し、もっと愛想よく振る舞うべきだな。
I suppose. Falzone, you should behave more amicably with women.
彼女を脅すようなことを
You
言
were
った
the
のは
one who
お前だろ
pressured her. Dante glared at Yang, but it didn't seem to bother him one bit.
とにかく、俺たちが集まった理由は他にあるだろう。
Anyway, the reason we're here is to discuss a more important
そろそろ
subject.
本題に入ろうぜ。ニコラ、彼女を連れて部屋の外に出てくれ。
So let's get down to it. Nicola, would you escort her outside?
分かった
Understood. Nicola nodded, taking me by the shoulder and leading us to the door.
大丈夫だった怖かったよね
Are you alright? It must have been scary. I'm fine. I couldn't deny that I was scared. Oh, fucking bitch. And then I picked the wrong option. Oh, fucking Christ. I thought like you had to be careful because he's like he's a gabber, so he's gonna like take my words out of context and he's gonna do things, and I can't like put Falzone in a position that's bad. If I make him look bad, it's gonna like up Visconti, and I have to make all relations work well. That's what I was thinking. But no, I should have blurted out what I wanted like a bitch. But hearing his concern alleviated that fear.
ヤンの質問に答えなかったけど本当はどう思っているの
You didn't answer Yang, but what would have been your answer? Huh?
もちろん君の一番の願いは生まれ育った教会に帰りたいなんだろうけど
I'm sure you want to go back to the church, but
ビスコンティにいるよりもファルツォーネや峡谷に保護されたいとか思わない？
don't you think it makes better sense to be with the Falzone family or under the church's custody? I want to stay with the Visconti. There are a number of reasons I would rather stay with them. I don't trust Lao Shu. Yang asked me for my thoughts, but they were the ones who first tried to abduct me by force. Exactly! Also, I know this may sound odd coming from me, but I'm not sure I can trust Bishop Roseberg if he's working with the Lao
ビ
Shu.
スコンティだって
Oh, fuck! There you go. But the Visconti is keeping you custody only because they see some value in having you in their possession. Even so, Dante, the Falstone didn't tell me what was going on. In comparison, I feel like the Visconti was more forthcoming in telling me everything. Honestly, yeah, actually. Like, this guy was just, like, not saying anything. But, hey! Professor got a win! Yeah, they were more forthcoming. Like, he actually told me a little bit of what was going on. He didn't tell me everything, but he at least was just like, there's something special here. I'd rather be in the know than be left in the dark. I'd rather be in the know than be left in the dark, being used for the sake of being used. And because Nicola's with the Visconti now. Despite being branded a traitor, he was still someone I could trust. Nicola, about the person Dante brought with him.
ああ僕が拷問したあいつね
You mean the guy I tortured? He says with a smile on his face. I thought you were a terrible person back then. It was shocking to see how ruthless you could be. I just couldn't get my mind straight seeing the violence played out in front of me. But now that I look back, you had to punish him because he broke the family's rules. You didn't find any... Yet you wanted to find another way so that you didn't have to kill him. At least that's what I think. That's why he cut his ear off instead. To find a reason to avoid killing him.
買いかぶりだよそれは
You're overthinking things. He turned his face away from me. I bet Dante knew that too.
甘いな
Too soft. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, what he said to him. He was like, oh, bitch. He was like, ugh, pussy. He walked away. He was such a big jackass. He said that. Not about what happened, but rather about Nicola himself. They knew each other to the very core. I could finally see how they work together. I then looked towards the closed doors. I can only hope for the best to happen. Oh shit! Chapter 6! Damn! Guys, we somehow crawled through the trenches. Still fucking failed because of God. I wonder how far we've gotten. So, okay, 6, 7... Okay, so we got 6, 7, 8, and then we'll figure out what ending we got. And oh boy, I can't wait to see the worst ending possible. Oh, that's gonna suck. Okay, well, I still want to know. I still want to know what this whole like progress, like 5%, but 20% through the route. Like, I wonder if that's like 20% the best options. Like, I don't get it. Because we are on chapter 6. We're very well through the game. Like, I don't understand. But anyway, did I save? No, I did not. Anyway, it's a long night. I'm actually really tired. I think I gave myself like a sugar rush. I need to lie down. But it's been a fun game and a fun night. It was it really took us for a loop. It was a change of plans, but It was fun, and I will get some sleep. Thank you, Professor. Can I do my sexy voice? Sometimes it's in and out. I really cannot do a voice. I'm not like Frankie. I don't have the power to change my voice to sound anything other than this. But good night, everyone. Have sweet dreams. You can do it for me whenever you want, or you're like, oh, thank you, Professor. Good night.